motivated workers in field construction and metal fabrication in the state of Indiana. Wheeler Mission. For over 131 years, Wheeler Mission has been a pillar in the Indianapolis community. Bartner Electric, your trusted electrician partner since 1986. The Morales Group, they're in business to create a better future for you and your family. Piper Logistics, your trusted logistics partner since 1994. Aspen Creek Grill, why go anywhere else? The largest selection of food made from scratch and fairly priced. Highway Safety Services, an MBE DBE company, has over 60 years combined experience in traffic control and pavement markings in Indiana. And the IndianaSRN sports page, day-to-day sports coverage coast to coast. Log into IndianaSRN.org and click on the sports page tab. Great to have you with us. High school basketball once again on a Saturday night. We're here at Covenant Christian High School. We'll start with the girls' game, follow that up with the boys' contest. Let's really get down to this one because you have two teams now in this girls' contest kind of heading in the different direction here as we get closer to the Christmas break.
And believe it or not, we're almost done with the season. I mean, we're more than halfway through the season. Scecina at 3-5. Covenant Christian at 8-3, a surprise 8-3, I will add. Scecina has never beaten Covenant Christian in the last 20 years. They're 0-20. So maybe this could be the day that they do it. Very interesting concept. You'll see it running up and down the floor if you're Covenant Christian, slow and deliberate if you're Scecina. Scecina will have to hit free throws. They'll have to hit field goals. They will not win this game if they give Covenant Christian second and third chances.
Well, the one thing you'll notice early about this Scecina team is their really inability to put points on the board. They got to find some offense. They have two players right now that are in double figures, but after that, it's kind of like the game we talked about last night between Mount Vernon and Pendleton Heights in boys basketball. You get past the first two players and the numbers drop off dramatically.
Yeah, and that's what happened last night at that game when it came down to crunch time. Mount Vernon had more kids that could put the ball in the hoop. They won the game. You know, the last time out, Scecina beat Washington 64-13. Now, you look at that and say, wow, they're pretty good offensively. Washington is not a very good ball club.
Yeah.
This will be probably Scecina's toughest contest this season, playing Covenant Christian tonight.
By the way, Ainsley Brown is only a sophomore. She leads the team in scoring at 12.1 points per game. But they do have some size when you talk about Kalia Leith, the junior, a 6-footer, averaging 10 points and 4 rebounds. So those are the two players we talked about that are really key. Maya Miller, who's another sophomore, averaging almost 6 rebounds per game. But there's a lot of youth on this team.
Well, we had this game last year. It was at Scecina. It was 51-20. Went back to look at some of the characteristics. Covenant Christian's got better.
Yeah.
They are a lot better. Scecina still looking to find their niche, so to speak. But, be patient. Anything can happen. And, if I've coached some teams that you don't have a chance to win tonight, kids sell out and put some things together. You never know. It could be a very interesting contest.
Now, when we come back, we're going to talk about Covenant Christian. As we said a little bit ago, they've won 3 out of the last 4, but they're missing a key element in their lineup because of an injury. We'll talk about that coming up next right here on IndianaSRN.
Hello and welcome to Game Day. My name is Keith Myers. I'm the Vice President of IndianaSRN. We're glad that you joined us today. If you'd like to see more content just like tonight, just hit the donate button. Every dollar that you donate will go right back into more games right here on IndianaSRN, which means more games for you. It's IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
Looking to elevate your brand? Choose Dynamark, your local one-stop shop for all your print, signs, promo products, apparel, and mailing services. Serving Indianapolis for over 50 years. Dynamark, where strong relationships are built through exceptional service.
This is a Warrior basketball team, as we mentioned, going into the break, and you talked about it earlier. They're 8-3 on the season. They've won 3 out of their last 4. But they are without Mylan Lloyd-Dawson, who is a player that we really have been very impressed with, nearly 8 rebounds per game. She's a 58% shooter because she makes most of her baskets down around within 3 feet, which is really good because she's athletic. But they're going to be without her. They got to find a way to find some other players.
And you missed the passing. She can see the floor. She passes the ball very well, and someone will need to step up. And I really think Avery Reichert has to step up.
Yeah.
It's not scoring as much as I think she needs to score. She's got to shoot the ball. She's a very good passer. She knows the game. She's got great basketball sense. She's the leader. She's got to take some leadership, and I think she's got to be the key. Probably the shortest girl on the floor, but she's got some heart.
Yeah.
I think she needs to step up. I think Emma Crane might have to step up tonight as well.
Well, Mariah Armstrong leads the team in scoring, and she's also a very good rebounder. The one key for her is stay out of foul trouble. We've had some games earlier this year where she has to sit early.
Well, the last time we had him on air, I think she had 3 fouls in the first quarter, and we didn't see her till the start of the third quarter, and she finally ended up fouling out of the game. She only had 3 points in the game.
Yeah, but they got to have her on the floor. Without Lloyd-Dawson, really the pressure's now a little bit more on Armstrong to stay in the game. But then if you're worried about fouling, then all of a sudden you don't play defense quite as well. So there's always a fine line there.
Well, you look at this record of 8-3, and you see the people that they've beaten. Pretty impressive resume. You see the 3 teams they've lost to are teams that they actually should be able to beat.
Yeah.
The Heritage Christian game had that game under control late in the third quarter and then went away from it and got beat. It'd be very interesting. I like what Coach has done with this team. They have played with his character because he's a hot, fiery coach, and they play that way.
Well, and the one thing about it, too, you don't have to worry about Covenant Christian not going deep into their bench. So it isn't like they're going to bring somebody in that doesn't have varsity experience because he lets a lot of these players get a chance to play.
I have never seen a coach that used all 13 players like he does.
By the way, if I'm not mistaken, and I don't know if that is Lloyd-Dawson right there in the
black shirt.
Yeah.
Yep, I think that is her.
Now, that's good news if she's playing tonight, but she's missed the last 3 games.
She just showed me her necklace. That is not a good sign.
Well, maybe she wears that up until game time.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I noticed, when Ben played high school up north, he wore a big nose ring, a big old diamond nose ring. And then Coach told him he had to take it out, and he had the big old spot, so he put a Band-Aid on it.
Really?
It caught on.
I bet it did.
Early 1970s. Ben was pretty good.
Yeah, early 1970s. He doesn't look that old, really. He's holding his age
hides
very
the
well.
age.
He does. When we come back, starting lineups and the tip-offs. Scecina, Covenant Christian, all the action right here on IndianaSRN. We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
At Morales Group Staffing, we are all about building better futures. And during these times, we are working hard to put people to work. We are now hiring for hundreds of jobs with pay up to $17 an hour. Visit our website at moralesgroup.net or text JOBS, JOBS, to 317-472-7600 to apply now and get hired today.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
We're not here to just sell you another piece of software. We're here to helping you procure the licensing, manage and monitor those licenses over time.
Collaboration is very key when working with our clients. We are very much a partnering organization. We
definitely work as a team to deliver solutions for our customers. We're here to build relationships with customers, which is unique.
Hi, I'm Grayson, and our parents work in road construction.
Back here at Covenant Christian, let's go to our public address announcer for tonight's starting lineups. For tonight's contest, Hoffman, Reichert, Rademacher, Hafner, and Armstrong for Covenant, Brown, McNulty, Thomas, Miller, and Leith for Scecina. And now we turn it back over to Coach for tonight's keys to the game.
Whoever scores last and the most wins. How about that?
Last and the most?
Yeah, well, Covenant Christian needs to just step up the game. They're a shorter player, got to step up the game. If you're Scecina, you haven't won in 20 times.
Yeah.
This could be it. You got to believe in yourself, you got to believe in your teammates, and you got to play strong.
Well, and first off, Kayla Leith has to get the earrings out before you come out.
That's the Ben Wood rule. Back in the 70s when he wore it, they didn't like it, so now they changed the rule.
Well, I don't blame him. You never can tell. Those things can come out, put an eye out or something.
Here's the crazy thing is, as an official, and you know this,
yeah.
The first thing you ask the coach is everybody equipped.
Yes.
And if he says yes, actually, by rule, boom,
yep.
You got a technical foul.
Yep. And you can see the coach right there telling her, why did you leave those in?
Here's the neat thing. He just got a Christmas present.
He didn't get teed.
Merry Christmas, Coach.
Oh, well, he's probably thinking, all right, Coach, I'll give you a break this time.
6:01 start. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
This is our third game of the day. Not us,
but
at Covenant. So kudos to the athletic department.
Tip will be won by the Warriors. We are underway. We'll see if the Warriors can win now 4 of 5. Scecina opening up in a man-to-man and an early turnover by Covenant. Each team, by the way, averaging over 18 turnovers per game, and each has one already. And we got a traveling call on Armstrong, so now 3 total turnovers.
And we haven't played 30 seconds.
No, well, it's early, yes. Press put on here by the Warriors. Well, we talk about that. I know we kind of joke about it a little bit, and we've got a foul down low. I think they're going to get Julie Hoffman. My always concern is, as a former coach, and I know you are as well, is I'm wondering if there's an emphasis on really protecting the basketball the way there used to be.
And this is my opinion, I don't think so.
And there's another turnover, each team with 2. I mean, I think you got to treat that ball like gold. If you can get the players to understand that if you're giving another team an extra 10 to 12 possessions, you're probably going to lose that game. Because that's a lot of points that you leave on the board. Armstrong has it blocked inside. There's the length of Leith. And Scecina will have the basketball, and they nearly traveled with it in the backcourt. Ball goes out of bounds. That's already now 3 turnovers. So far 5 combined turnovers, and we are just over 2 minutes of play. I know that, and again, we sound like old guys when we say this.
We are old guys.
But back in the day, if you turn it over carelessly, you probably going to be on the bench.
I used to coach that way. Don't reach.
Leith will pick up the foul. That is number 1. She averages 10.3 points per game. Great size, good length and size. You can see why they plant her in the middle.
But if I'm Covenant Christian, I'm going right to her, get her out of the game. Their size, we match up pretty well.
Here's a shot from the right wing, no good by Hafner. One and done, and it'll be McNulty. Good crowd on hand here tonight for this matchup. There's another turnover off the steal, and the layup good at the other end, and there's Avery Reichert, who you talked about earlier.
And I really think she needs to step up tonight.
4 turnovers now by Scecina. They break the press here. Wide open shot from the right side, rims in and out. The offensive rebound put back good by Leith. Off the miss by Ainsley Brown.
And there's where the height is going to help them.
Ball tipped and loose in the backcourt. We've got a turnover and a foul call against Covenant Christian. Take a look at the steal here moments ago.
Just picked that up, got the layup.
That last foul called on Armstrong, her first. Scecina basketball, and they turn it over now for the 5th time. Rademacher nearly threw it away. Boy, wide open underneath was Rademacher after she gave up the basketball and they didn't see her. And this kind of appears to be a 2-3 zone, though the one guard standing at the free throw line just kind of floating. Here's where you want to see really patience as you see the ball coming loose from Reichert. Is when you're a team that's turning it over, is how long can you hold it? And that's going to be a traveling call on Armstrong. 4 turnovers now by Covenant Christian. Boy, somebody better go get the basketball.
Oh, she double dribble, got away with it.
That's 2 they've gotten away with here in the first half. Ball tipped, nearly stolen away. Baseline shot up and good. That's going to be McNulty. And that shot's way off the mark. One and done there for the Warriors, and they trail it 4-2. Crusaders back the other way. The 3 is an air ball, and Ainsley Brown unable to connect. And we will have 5 new players come in here for the Warriors.
Hockey. Is this a strategy, or is this, I'm fed up, you guys aren't doing anything, you need to do something?
I'm fed up, and you're going to sit down for a while.
Okay.
If you're not producing, you got to go some other direction, and there's the 5th turnover now for Covenant Christian. We have 10 total turnovers, and we haven't even made it to the halfway point. Quick release on the shot, missed there by Journey Thomas, and then the ball thrown out of bounds. It has been a rough start for this one. I think sometimes when you set the players down, it gives them a chance to say, you know what, breathe, get back in the ball game. We'll get you in there in a little bit. But sometimes you got to send a message. That 3 from the wing is good by Abby Jankowski. Maybe that'll get him loosened up a little bit. Reach on the foul. That's going to go against Maddie Howard. That'll be her first. That's now 3 fouls on the Warriors. You got to look at Abby Jankowski's 3. Hillary Lathrop will come in for Scecina. She will wear number 1. Pass inside, stolen away.
Nice spot job by Armstrong.
Went inside to Leith, or at least attempted to get it inside to Leith. Boy, you're no man's land down there, and that's Maddie Howard got trapped, and we've got a reach and a foul call. I think they may get Journey Thomas. That'll be Thomas's first.
Team's second.
Lily Armstrong is checked into the lineup. Jankowski will work it down low, and there's another block shot by Leaf.
I mean, that young lady is 6 foot tall. Hands up, that's 7 foot.
Long
Ball
arms.
fake.
Very, very tough. 8 turnovers now by Scecina. Quickly the other way. Maddie Howard, the drop off, the layup good. That's going to be Emma Crane. 3-point lead now for Covenant as we come up on 3 minutes remaining. Boy, and that's a tough place to go, and another turnover by Scecina. Stay out of that area. Bounce pass down low. Shot's going to be blocked again as Emmeline Flatt unable to get the shot off cleanly. Ball tipped, turnover. Down in numbers, but taking it the distance is Ainsley Brown for the layup. Now we've got a blocking foul the other way. It's going to go against Lathrop, who just entered the contest. She averages 3.1 points per game. And Scecina will go to the bench once again. They're going to bring McNulty back into the lineup, and that will put Journey Thomas on the bench. Emma Crane working the point now for the Warriors as they continue to work with this second unit. Bounce pass inside, another block by Leith. That's her third block already in this opening quarter. Gonna have to find another way to. Nice pass inside. Layup good by Leith.
Call for the ball. She's got 4.
Covenant's gonna have to find a way to get it around her down low.
Yep.
8-7 Scecina. We're under 2 minutes. Nice pass to the inside, and a foul will put Lily Armstrong to the line for 2. Going to call that one on Leith. That'll be her second. So that's big if, again, you get her in foul trouble, get her out of the lineup. But Armstrong at the line. Our first trip to the free throw line is a successful one. So sitting down will be Leith, and Riley Long will check in. So they lose a lot of size right here.
I mean, 6 foot to 8, maybe 5'6".
They list her at 5'5". Second free throw missed, and as we head the other way, a traveling call. 10 turnovers now by Scecina.
You know, 8, you look at this with the turnovers, but if you're Scecina, you got to feel pretty good.
I do.
That you forced them to that many turnovers. Now you've got just as many.
Yeah, 6 turnovers now by Covenant, but 10 on the board. Off the inbound, the 3 on the way, good, and there's Jankowski, gets another one. Instant offense now for the Warriors.
Her second three-pointer of the night, got 6 points on the evening.
I won't tell you what that was right there.
That was a turnover. Sherry, please. Look at this. Set her feet. I just like to follow through. I wish I had a follow through like that.
I know. I wish you did too. 3-point lead. Warriors basketball, that's flat. Now you look at this Crusader defense going man-to-man, and they got burned down low by Maddie Howard. How about this second unit?
They've scored 11 points.
They have come to play, and there's another turnover.
Go straight to the bucket.
Block shot.
Might have got smacked in the head.
Emma Crane able to get it back, though. Already 13 turnovers by Scecina. Nice spin move, a little floater on the way, no good by Crane, and they get another offensive rebound. Ball tipped in the air and turnover the other way.
That case, you set it back up and you set your offense because you can do so many things with 30 seconds left in the quarter.
And we've got a jump ball. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Reynolds Farm Equipment, the leading equipment dealer serving farmers, homeowners, landscapers, and commercial contractors in Indiana. Nothing runs like a deer. Give them a call at 317-849-0810.
Thomas checking back into the game for Scecina.
25 seconds remaining. The entry pass down low and a foul call from behind. I think they're going to get Emma Crane on the foul. As you mentioned, Journey Thomas averaging 5.3 points per game will go to the line for 2. Want to thank the Morales Group. They're in business to create a better future for you, your family, and for the community we share. As the free throw is good, they can match you with the right career or hire the right candidate for your company. Give them a call, the Morales Group, 317-472-7600. So Thomas on the board, cuts that deficit down to 3. Near turnover once again, Jankowski able to run it down. Crane off the drive, the kickback, crossover. And a pass down low. And by the way, Lloyd Dawson is able to play. She's in the game right now after missing the last 3. That's a big, big lift for them. They're going to get Riley Long on the foul. We mentioned Dawson. It's shooting at 58%. Missed the first free throw, 58% from the field.
You got to feel pretty good that she can play.
I would feel ecstatic. Second free throw is no good. She stepped over the line, so wipe off that free throw. Well, this is a team, as a team, Covenant only hitting 51% of their free throws, and there's another turnover by Scecina. We've made it past the first 8 minutes. Covenant leads at 13-10.
They say nice guys don't finish first. So maybe it's time to reconsider what it means to be first.
It's about being your best, but knowing you could be even better.
It's being present, but respectful of history.
It's donating something more valuable than money.
It's believing in yourself and something bigger.
It's coming from different families, but treating each other like brothers.
It's not just being a man, it's being a Mason.
High school basketball in IndianaSRN brought to you in part by Boilermaker Local 374. They represent highly skilled, highly motivated workers in field construction and metal fabrication in the state of Indiana. When you need a safe, dependable workforce for a new build, an upgrade, or facility maintenance, you can count on Boilermaker Local 374 to do the job right the first time. Abby Jankowski off the bench, 6 points. Navy leads Army 28-13. How about that?
That's a surprise.
It is a surprise. Leading the way for Scecina, Leith with 4, but she has 2 fouls. And she stays out of the game. 2-3 zone again by Scecina. Entry pass now to Rademacher. Turns, fires it, hits it.
Congratulations to our Rose-Hulman women's and Rose-Hulman men. They both won today over Anderson. That game was earlier today in our matinee. And the high school takes over the main event tonight.
We've got a busy week ahead before the Christmas break.
Ho, ho, ho.
Lob pass underneath. Turnover by Scecina. In the ball game once again is Reichert.
See, I think you just need to shoot the ball there.
That 3 missed by Hafner. I agree. I mean, that's nothing more than a free throw. Mid-range jumper.
We saw a lot of those today in the college game.
And that we should see more. Scecina down by 5. Here is Thomas for 3. Long. Ball goes off the fingertips. I believe Hafner the last to touch it.
today was watching college basketball, and I saw a 7.5-minute delay of looking at a play.
Really?
7.5 minutes too long.
I bet the fans were getting a little restless.
A little bit.
Ball tipped. Turnover. Scecina.
Keep going.
2-on-1 break. Back the other way. Layup no good as Mariah Armstrong unable to connect. Trying to get her first 2 points of the ball game. Skip pass.
That's a nice pass.
Armstrong. And ball loose, picked up, and we got a foul call, a pair of 13s, and Rademacher is going to go to the line. That foul on Miller picks up her first. Mia Miller averaging 4.4 points and 5.9 rebounds per game. Now the question is, though, how long can you go as that free throw's missed? How long can you go without Leith in the lineup? Got to gamble at some point.
I would think I'd put it back in at the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. Second quarter.
I agree. Let get back. If you can get her to halfway, ball on the floor, and we have a jump ball, and the possession arrow is going to go the other way. Wait a minute. Maybe it's not going to go the other way.
I don't think they changed their arrow either.
Yeah. Well, whatever happened right there, you can see the Scecina coach not happy at all. I think he kind of felt they had a chance to get down the floor. He's not going to win the argument.
No, and you really don't even need to even talk anymore. Just walk away.
Yeah. Well, and the last thing you want to do is have your assistant get up and say anything.
You don't need both officials. Hooray for the coach.
Go down the hallway.
Yeah, a hooray for him. I don't know who he is, but hooray for him. That's excellent.
The drive, and we got a foul call. That's going to send Scecina to the line for just the second time tonight. Ainsley Brown with 2 points. Foul's going to go against Hoffman, her second. And the free throw is good.
Brown has 3 on the night.
Jacob DeWild is the head coach at Scecina. His 5th year. He is 38-64 in his career at Scecina.
He is my hero. Knew he wasn't going to win. Walked down the hallway.
Well, it probably didn't help that his assistant coach was behind him.
Helping him,
because you don't need that. Armstrong missed it, and we have a jump ball call on Rademacher. And we know now the possession arrow will go this way. One thing that officials generally don't do, nice pass to the inside to Armstrong, nice inbound play, is the officials don't want to hear from the assistant.
No.
That's why you have a head coach. The drive and a foul, and that's going to put Brown back to the line. Most of the time, if an assistant coach gets up and says anything, you're generally going to get teed up.
My favorite line was, are you the head or the assistant?
Yeah.
I'm the head assistant. Okay.
Sit down.
Please.
Free throw missed. Last foul again on Rademacher, her first. Second one is on the way, and the lefty now 3 of 4 from the line. Scecina hanging in there. They haven't had a basket here in the second. Three's going to be missed there by Hafner.
Hit the guide wire.
It did do that, so it'll go back over to Scecina. I'm telling you right now, I want some of those shoes that.
I love the neon green. Or
yeah. You have connections. Can't you get me a pair?
I'll talk to Coach today.
Thank you. And we have a foul near midcourt, or is it going to be a timeout? They pointed toward the bench. It'll be a 30-second timeout here by Scecina. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Passion to Care, delivering care with more than 24 years of experience. As a prestige healthcare company, Passion to Care is driven by decades of expertise and a drive to go above and beyond the call. Give them a call at 317-537-1811.
Stay with us tonight. Game number 2, Indianapolis Scecina at 2-1, taking on Covenant Christian at 3-1. Should be a very good boys game tonight.
Tip off at around 8 o'clock, right? 7:30?
They say 7:30.
Good luck.
As long as it's 8 o'clock, I'm okay with that.
I know you said you wanted to be on the road by 9?
Eastern.
Or is that
are we on Central time?
The inbound, the trap. Good look here at Brown, and they turn it over. Well, you can see why Coach DeWild might be a little bit tense with the amount of turnovers his team has committed here in the first half. And yet you're only down by 4. Reichert taken away. The bounce pass inside, and another turnover and a foul call. Those are the other things that will drive you nuts as a coach, is that we call them the kind of the double negative. You commit the turnover, then you commit the foul. That generally doesn't go over very well. Riley Long picked up the foul. That's her second. We've been stuck at 17-13 for a while here.
A little bit.
Extended 2-3 zone. Still without Kayla Leith. Wide open. Reichert for 3, missed it. Rebound, Armstrong, put back, no. Gets it again, missed it again. Another rebound, and that one rims in and out. She can't buy a basket on this possession.
I was impressed that Reichert even shot that three-pointer. I thought she was going to give that one up. She needs to keep, I think you need to keep shooting.
Third foul on Riley Long. And Armstrong connects on the first of 2. Well, most coaches will tell you that, listen, the only way, if you're in a slump, the only way you're going to get out of it, you got to shoot yourself out of it.
Got to shoot yourself out of it.
It becomes so much of a mental issue sometimes. As
well,
you see
in your
Leaf
case,
back in.
you were never in a slump, but you just shot yourself out of it anyway.
I just kept shooting. Didn't matter. Give me the ball. The drive, and what a drive there by McNulty. She now has 4.
You got to stop the ball.
And as we go the other way, we got a turnover. That's going to be a travel on Hafner. I am not going to tell you the turnovers until halftime. Is that okay?
New 5. This is about the same time he did it last night, right?
The last quarter?
First quarter?
Yeah. And he got a spark out of his second unit. They were the ones that got him the lead. Good ball movement. Wide open Brown for 3, and it's good. How about Ainsley Brown? And just like that, we're tied at 18.
I have her for 8.
And you have her correct.
Thank you.
Good look here at Crane. Baseline shot by Flatt. Rims in and out. Well, they just can't find a bucket. And the rebound by Leith. And I believe we have a foul on the rebound called against Flatt. She'll pick up her first. Emmy Flatt averaging 3.6 points per game. And now Scecina a chance to take the lead. They handled that trap much better. In fact, they've kind of really cut down on the amount of turnovers they've committed. Nice pass inside and a foul call. That'll put Leith at the line. I think one thing you can do for Leith that might help her a little bit is not bounce it in there so much. Give it up to her high and let her go get it.
Let her go get her. I like that.
Foul on Howard, her second. I mean, with her length, there is nobody on the floor right now that can guard her down low for Covenant. And again, as you talked about last night, if you bring it down, you're in trouble. But if you can get her used to keeping it up in the air, there's no stopping her. Second free throw's missed. But Scecina's battled back to take the 1-point lead. Letha gets another block down low.
That time she went straight up and did not move her body. Good job.
By the way, that was Emmy Flatt trying to shoot it over Leith. Backdoor cut. Nice move to the basket. Shot's going to be missed by Thomas. And ball run down in the corner there by Lily Armstrong. Here come the Warriors trying to regain the lead themselves. Wide open shot from the wing. In and out. Offensive rebound put back good. That's Emma Crane. And Crane able to lay that one in. We'll see Lloyd Dawson come back into the lineup.
Leaf fell down, could not make it to half court. Got a 30-second timeout by Covenant Christian.
Well, the question is, did she end up hitting her head or anything, or did you notice?
I didn't notice that. All I know is she was slow getting up.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Dynamark. If you're looking to elevate your brand, make sure you choose Dynamark, your one-stop shop for all your print, signs, promo products, apparel, and mailing services. They've been serving Indianapolis for over 50 years. For more information, call 317-328-2555. Another turnover there by Scecina. Wide open on the wing. Shot's going to be missed. Rebound by Crane. Wide open down low was Jankowski. They'll get it back on the baseline. Shot of the way. Good. That'll be Armstrong. Ball loose at midcourt, and a collision and a foul called, I believe, on Emmy Crane. That is going to put Scecina at the line with 1:41 to go. Shea McNulty, first trip to the free throw line. She has 4 points here in the first half. Averages just 3.1 points per game. One more now for McNulty. Going to see Crane leave with her second foul and Rademacher back in. Number 2 takes a high bounce, can't get it to go, and there is Lloyd Dawson with a rebound. Quickly down the floor, wide open. Shot's going to be long. Lloyd Dawson with a rebound, but it's going to be on the floor. Off that miss and left side there by Jankowski. Had a wide open look, but Lloyd Dawson to the line for the second time. Foul's going to go against Ainsley Brown. That'll be her first of the night. That is the third miss now by Lloyd Dawson.
Looks like she's a little bit out of rhythm.
Yeah. They've been off for 3 games. Probably doesn't help at all, but missed that one. This has been a tough basket here in the second quarter for the Warriors. Covenant now leads it by 3. Ball thrown out of bounds. See if the Warriors can go 2 for 1 here. Will they try to score quickly? And, well, ball loose on the floor, and we have bodies down, jump ball. And the possession arrow will go in favor of Scecina. can tell you this, each team is in double figures in turnovers.
I'm excited to see that stat at halftime.
I know you would be. Good hands there by Rademacher to knock that one out of bounds. We don't talk a lot about deflections. I know some teams do keep. Tom Green, I think, used to do that at IU, keep deflections. Because it does disrupt an offense.
I used to keep reflections.
Did you?
Yeah.
As a coach?
Yeah.
That one is over the head of Journey Thomas and out of bounds.
I had great reflections.
Did you?
Yeah.
I can just see you reflecting during the game.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Did you walk down the hallway at any time when you got frustrated?
I will tell you this. I had a fan one day gave me a CD and said, I would like you to watch this coach in action. You know who it was?
Your wife.
The coach was me
in
action.
The coach was you, but the person who gave you the CD
was not. No, it was one of my parents.
Oh, okay.
Gave it to me. I looked at it, and so I came back the next day, and he goes, "So what do you think?" I said, "I need to stop acting like an idiot."
Yeah,
it's a game.
Turnover again for Covenant. That was a nice drive by Reichert. 20 seconds remaining. Another deflection there by Rademacher. She leads the team in deflections in this quarter. Well, sometimes as a head coach, you're so emotionally involved in it. Stolen away off the inbound, and the layup good by Reichert.
She's got 4 points on the night.
Now a 5-point lead, 6 seconds. They'll have to hurry. Forcing up the shot and missing, and the putback no good. Off that miss, Journey Thomas. We will head to the locker room. Covenant leads it 24-19.
Brian Chrisman joins me today. And Brian, talk a little bit about the winter and Wheeler Mission and how important it is for people to help Wheeler Mission, because winter means homeless and homeless means people in the cold. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, we really serve a lot of people year round, no matter what the weather is, right? And so we serve anywhere from 700 to 900 people who are experiencing homelessness every single night. But when winter hits, that can become life or death. So if you're stuck out in the cold, happens every year. IMPD will find people out in the cold and encourage them to come in. But if they don't catch them in time, I mean, again, life and death. And so it's vital that our doors are open. And so we do that. Our staff shows up every day to make sure our doors are open. We serve 1,000 meals a day plus every single day. That's a nice, warm, nutritious meal. Donors provide that. Donors provide our food, coffee, something hot to drink. You know, donors provide that. So there's a lot of opportunities to get involved at Wheeler to make sure we can get through winter, or to work at Wheeler. We need staff, and so we're always looking for staff to get us through the winter time. We spread ourselves thin during winter, making sure that anybody can find space, and so we have bed capacities. For sure, but we go beyond that every winter to make sure that the city has an option for people who are experiencing homelessness in the dead of winter.
Schools out there that are watching this program with our reach, maybe they want to do a sock drive, or they want to do a sweatshirt drive. They can contact our office at IndianaSRN, or they can contact you. Where's a contact, or who would be a contact that maybe we want to do a sock drive? I think that would be a great idea for SRN to start one of those sock drives. How would that? What does that look like?
Yeah, so if you go to wheelermission.org, we have our needs lists that are right there on our website. Those change sometimes in the winter, but there are some needs that are pretty much continual when it comes to hygiene items, when it comes to warm items to get us through the winter. So when you're talking about coats, especially bigger sizes for people that come through, we want to make sure a lot of people that come to our mission, they come with the clothes on their back, right? And so we need to make sure they have something to wear during their stay with us, and which could be for a few weeks, could be for a couple months. And so go to our website, wheelermission.org. You can donate directly there, whether it's a financial donation or you can look at our needs list. You can even find drop-off locations. You can drop it off at some of the barns that we have around the city, or come right down to Wheeler Mission, drop it off right there. But we need this community's support. So greatest thing about Indianapolis is it is a generous community.
Yes.
It is a community that steps up when there's a need. And there's 1,700 homeless individuals in our community. That number has risen 5% just over the last year. Wheeler Mission is the main place for those individuals to go, has been since 1893, over 130 years. And so support that ministry so that those doors can be open, making sure that every man, woman, and child that needs to come inside can come inside and not only get warm, but get nutritious meals, food, shelter, and care. And so beyond that, we take them through a whole journey of program to make sure that they come out our back door different people. But the first things first, right? Get them fed and get them warm and get them safe.
Since it's basketball season and we cover over 300 games a year on IndianaSRN, we challenge our basketball teams and our basketball programs to get involved. There are meals that need to be served. Tell our teams out there how they can help and serve meals.
Yeah, no better way to really open your eyes to the community's needs than to stand in front of people who are desperately in need and hand them a meal, hand them what they're asking for that day. So great group opportunity is to volunteer at Wheeler Mission. You can go to wheelervolunteer.org. You can sign up a group. It can take an hour and a half to come down and serve a lunch. You can get 12, 15 people involved in that, a dinner. Come down either at our men's shelter or our women's shelter. It's a really cool experience for teams, not only to help in a way that you're making a difference, but to see the people that you're helping, right? To hand a meal to someone and smile and say hi to someone literally in their darkest moment, right? So
best assist they can ever make.
Oh yeah,
is to serve a meal.
That's a good point. It's a slam dunk.
It's a slam dunk, exactly. For IndianaSRN, this is Keith Myers.
Big play here for Mount Vernon. Ertl looking right, now over the middle, fires, and it's in there for a touchdown. What a throw. Boy, what a stick, huh? Side out, back to the middle, and guess what? You want a point on the other side, you go to Taylor Lewis.
Here's Freeman. Has an opening shot. Score!
Stafford around a screen. Skip pass. Mays with three. Mays drive. Floater up and in at the horn.
Hand off and nice hole over the near side. 40, 35, 30. Block to the outside. 20, 15, 10, 5, and touchdown. And that's a big one right there. And finally, somebody gets on the board.
Make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.indianasrn.org and tune in to all of the live action or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
Bertner Electric Incorporated provides professional commercial electrical contractor services to Indianapolis and surrounding communities. Locally owned and operated for over 30 years, our knowledge and experience make us the perfect choice for all your commercial electrical contractor needs. Contact us today.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as...
Calling officials cheaters or corrupt?
Insulting referees.
Threatening officials.
Berating young umpires, learning the ropes.
Violent language in the stands.
Screaming at a referee in the parking lot. It's not a game.
You want a piece of equipment you can trust, one that's easy to use. No matter the size of the job, you want to create a feeling worthwhile, something you can use for every job. For over 60 years, Reynolds has been a community staple, ensuring our customers powerful implements, top quality care and service. You need something that's in it for the long haul. Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer, today at reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
High school basketball on IndianaSRN, brought to you in part by Highway Safety Services. You do what you do, we'll keep you safe doing it. For more information, contact Highway Safety Services at 765-446-1502. All right, 24-19 at halftime. Each team has had the lead. One team has gotten up. The other team keeps coming back. We have seen maybe a little of everything in the first half, but the biggest thing so far is if each team could cut down on some turnovers, that offense is going to look a whole lot better in the second half.
What surprises me is the turnovers have not led to points.
Yeah.
Really, I mean, as many turnovers as we've had 35 total in the first half, and the score doesn't really reflect that. If I'm Covenant Christian, I'm pretty happy I'm not up 24-19. I'm also pretty happy that I've played 11 players.
Yeah.
I don't have anybody really in foul trouble, and my best player has played some minutes, but she hasn't helped at the scorers column at all.
Yeah.
I think it's still important, and I'm hitting this home a lot. Reichert has to shoot the basketball when she's open from the 15-foot mark. I think she's a good shooter, and I sometimes it just looks like she wants to pass the ball better than giving up a shot. If she gives up some shots, she can score.
They always say, of course for you and me it wasn't really true, that it's difficult to decide for some players whether to pass or shoot.
Oh, that was never a problem.
No. Yours is shoot, right? Give it to me, shoot
yeah,
it.
And then when the coach took you out and said, what are you doing? I got to get my stats.
Well, now the name of the game to shoot it?
You got to shoot the ball, right? Tony Hinkle says you can't win if you don't put it in the basket.
That's right. That's what it's all about.
Tony Hinkle's been, he was around basketball a long, long time. He is also the one that told me whoever scores more points than the other team usually wins the game.
Usually. Not all the time, but usually. Leading scorer for Scecina, Ainsley Brown with 8. Kayla Leith with 5. Shay McNulty with 4. And Journey Thomas with 2. Covenant led by Abby Jankowski with 6. Reichert finished with 4. Emmy Crane with 4. And then 3 by Lily Armstrong, Mariah Armstrong with 3, 2 by Rademacher, and 2 by Howard. 23 turnovers by Scecina, 12 by Covenant Christian. Wide open shot, way short. Offensive rebound, put back no by Armstrong off that miss by Hafner. Hafner has not scored yet. She averages nearly 9 per game. And we've got a jump ball up front. That was all because of a very lazy pass that ended up going to Miller.
You know, we've seen Covenant Christian now 3 or 4 times, Troy, and I really don't know what team really expect. I see a team that's 8-3, and I've seen them play 4 different ways of playing their games.
Yeah. And we got a reaching foul, I believe. We'll see if this is going to be on Scecina or will it be on Covenant. They're going to get Armstrong for her second. You mentioned Armstrong earlier, only 3 points. And again, the big thing is trying to keep her out of foul trouble. Off the inbound, here's Brown. Skip pass will find Thomas. Back to Brown. The left-hander launches up a shot. Probably not the shot they were looking for, and they're one and done. Reichert with the basketball now for the Warriors. Good ball movement. Wide open Hafner. Missed another one. Rebound put back no good by Armstrong. They'll get another offensive board. Reichert passes up the 3. And the floater on the way is off the mark. Another offensive rebound good on the opposite side. And that's going to be number 13, Rademacher.
4 points on the night for Rademacher.
He ended up with, 3 offensive rebounds in that possession alone. We've got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. Covenant leads it by 7.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Officially Human, and I'm glad you can't see Keith Myers here at Andrew Smith Court. Our mission is to restore respect to game officials and recognize them as authorities on the field and the court. Do your part, practice good sportsmanship. If we don't have officials, we don't play. Press put on by the Warriors once again, slowing things down for Scecina. The lob pass down low, and that's going to be missed by Leith. Back the other way, running the floor. Armstrong missed the layup, and the rebound foul on Rademacher, her second. Good news that we're way up high here at Covenant. People can't see you dancing and singing to the Backstreet Boys, whoever they were.
That wasn't the Backstreet Boys, was it?
Wasn't it?
Wasn't that the New Kids on the Block?
Backstreet Boys.
Oh, sorry.
You need to know your boy bands.
I guess so.
Leith underneath. Again, got too close inside. Second offensive rebound in a row and a foul call. That's going to put Miller at the line for two. Each team giving up offensive rebounds. Armstrong just picked up number 3. It said it got her with a body. So now she's going to be in trouble here. Foul situation again is something we talked quite a bit about with Mariah Armstrong. One more now for Miller. And able to get the roll. First point of the third for Scecina. And Armstrong heading to the bench. Jankowski is in. They get smaller, but their shooting gets better. Still a 6-point lead as you see Reichert across the timeline. Now here's the one thing. You have a 2-3 zone. You generally want a one-guard front because then you can have two wings, and there's no way that you can have those two guards find everybody as the shots missed by Jankowski. Scecina quickly the other way. They have not been able to score in transition much at all tonight. Everything's been in the half court. They had 15 turnovers in the first quarter alone, only 8 in the second. Down low, left-hand shot good. They got it inside to Leith. 7 now for Leith.
I like her game.
Now they go with the one-guard front. Here's a wide-open 3, up and good. Jankowski, her third 3 of the night. Can't leave her alone.
She's really the only one that's really been consistent.
Got a foul from behind on Reichert, her first. Look at this.
No hesitation. I'll shoot it.
Well, that's, again, it's not simple, but when you think about it, it's what shooters do. If they get in a rhythm, just shoot it.
But it is simple, Troy. If it's open, take it.
Turnover by Scecina. Jankowski on the 3 again, gets another one. Fourth three-pointer. Ball goes out of bounds. It's still going to go the opposite way, though Covenant thought that ball went off of a player from Scecina. Boy, she even took that on a low pass.
Yep.
10-point lead, biggest lead of the night. Good look at Thomas. And we got a foul call. That's going to go against Rademacher, her third, and that'll put Ainsley Brown at the line. Get Sports Page tomorrow. High school, college, pro sports. We'll have it all. Check it out, IndianaSRN.org. Click on the Sports Page tab. It's a busy day today in college basketball. Purdue ended up losing. Thought I'd throw that in there.
You just had to say that, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Butler ended up losing today. Both those games taking place downtown. Indianapolis. Second free throw missed, and the rebound by Lloyd Dawson.
How bad did Butler get beat?
Oh, remember Ben told me earlier, here is Jankowski again, missed it. The tip inside to Lloyd Dawson, missed a bunny. Butler lost by 9. We have now made it to the bonus already for Scecina, and we're only 4:20 now remaining in the third quarter. This is exactly what you need if you're Scecina. You stop the clock and potentially get points on the board. Reichert picked up her second. Question is, can you hit the free throws? Miller will get another one. Miller now 1 of 3 from the line. That one missed badly. Lloyd Dawson with a rebound. I think if you look at Covenant, they've missed 8 free throws, all of them in the first half. So again, they've struggled all year, only hitting 51%. Good ball movement. Wide open shot from the left side, and another 3, this time by Hafner, her first points of the night. And the lead is now ballooned to 12. Driving down the lane, and another whistle and a foul. That's that 3 by Hafner moments ago, and foul was called on Hoffman, her third. We could be shooting a whole lot of free throws here in the second half. As McNulty back to the line, she has 5. So far, Scecina has just 1 field goal here in the third, everything else from the free throw line. And we have a violation called, I think they're going to get 21. Hafner came in too soon.
You can go on the release, correct?
Yes. Oh, what they're going to say is I think it was actually Reichert who stepped over the line. In too quickly. Yep. So the second one is good by McNulty. Back to a 10-point lead. Reichert, skip pass here near side to Jankowski. The drive, bucket good. Great ball game so far by Jankowski off the bench.
I have her for 13.
I have her for 14. Here is Thomas, the air ball. Break the other way, and turnover and a foul call. You have her 14 or 13? Should have 4 threes and a 2.
You are correct, sir.
Lloyd Dawson will pick up the foul. That is just her first, and we'll go Journey Thomas to the line.
I stand corrected.
Thomas 2 of 2 from the free throw line tonight. One more now for Journey. And we've got a push from behind. I do believe they're going to get Miller.
And the Covenant fans are happy that they got a 1 team foul.
So Covenant will try to build on a 12-point lead here in the third. Good look at Reichert in the corner. Here's another 3. That one's in and out. Jankowski tried to nail another one. Scecina back the other way. They have not had a ton of open looks.
No, they have not.
Their offense is kind of stalled here in this quarter, and that pass off the mark will force another turnover. That's just a matter of knowing where you are on the floor.
Watch your feet.
Reichert will reset it, as that defense is sometimes kind of hard to figure out. They almost looks like Scecina ends up in a 2-3 zone, and then they try to match up off of that, but it looks like to me they're going more man-to-man now. Last foul was called on McNulty. Lloyd Dawson has her shot blocked by Leith.
Second blocked shot of the day.
Lead stays at 12 as we're under 2.5 here in the third. Thomas missed it. Offensive rebound, put back, no. The second attempt missed once again by Miller. Wide open, three on the other side. This time Jankowski tried it from the left side, and we have a foul call off the rebound. And I'm not sure who they're going to get here. We'll wait until we get the official call. Looks like to me it might be number 15, Emmy Flatt. Nope, they're going to say Reichert instead, her third. And here's McNulty back to the line. Well, Scecina, again, just one field goal in the quarter, but they just aren't hitting free throws now. They've missed what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've missed 7 free throws in this quarter. 8. Lloyd Dawson with a rebound. Yeah, it'd be a 4-point ball game if you could hit your free throws. Jankowski on the dribble. Floater in the lane, no good. The rebound, Lloyd Dawson missed it. Able to get it is Crane. The kick out, the three on the way is good. Number 21, Vivian Hafner, her second three of the quarter. They've had 4 3-pointers in this quarter, and there's a turnover. The steal, and back the other way, easy layup by Jankowski. (42-25).
They have just busted it wide open.
That shot is going to be missed. The offensive rebound put back, no. Leith can't get it to go, and you've got a jump ball. It was Ainsley Brown who missed the first shot, and then Leith unable to get it on the putback. And then we have a jump ball here, possession arrow in favor of the Warriors. And you're right, they have pretty much dominated this third quarter. Wide open in the corner, three is on the way, no good by Jankowski. Lloyd Dawson able to come away with it, and then throws it out of bounds. I think she was expecting Jankowski to go down closer to the baseline. Lloyd Dawson will sit down. Boys game will follow this one. Want to remind you, tonight's game brought to you in part by Family Source Insurance. Pat Cherry is your independent agent representing Ohio Mutual Insurance, and that shot is going to be good.
McNulty.
First, only the second basket they've hit in the quarter. Family Source Insurance, you can give Pat Cherry a call at 317-894-7000. The drive, the scoop shot, no good. Emmy Flatt had a pretty good look at it, just a little bit too hard. And off the rebound, we have a jump ball. It'll go over to Scecina. Covenant trying to win their 9th game. By the way, by the end of January, the girls' season is over. So that shows you we got about a month and a half left.
Yes.
Not a whole lot of time. Foul in the backcourt called against Maddie Howard. That's one of those where you Kind of jump out of your shoes there. No foul that far away from the basket. McNulty back to the line once again. Young lady only averages 3.1 points per game. She has 8 tonight, but another miss. We talked about Covenant had missed 8 free throws in the first half. Maddie Howard coming out of the lineup. That'll put Hafner back in. Hafner, the hot hand, with 6 in the quarter. Second free throw is good. And we've got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout, 42-27.
Hey, thanks for joining us tonight. We consider it a privilege to have you as one of our listeners and viewers. If you'd like to see more content just like tonight, just hit the donate button. Every dollar that you donate will go right back into more games right here on IndianaSRN. This means more games for you. It's IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
Looking to elevate your brand? Choose Dynamark, your local one-stop shop for all your print, signs, promo products, apparel, and mailing services. Serving Indianapolis for over 50 years. Dynamark, where strong relationships are built through exceptional service.
(42-27) your score, 17.1 remaining here in the third quarter. By the way, Scecina tonight has missed 14 free throws.
If you look at the next games for Scecina, they will play Indianapolis Deaf School on the 19th of December. Covenant Christian will be at Greenwood Christian next week, and IndianaSRN will have that game for you.
Trap put together here by Scecina. The shot on the way is short by Howard. 2 seconds remaining. Turnover, Scecina, and at the buzzer, we got a foul call against Scecina.
Sure we do.
They're going to get Ainsley Brown on the foul, and that will put Jankowski at the line for 3 free throws. This is always the hard part. You're there all by yourself. So far, Jankowski, what a quarter she has had. 11 points in this quarter alone. She has 17 overall. It's always nice to have somebody step up when you're having your main players struggle.
One of the things we talked about, that they needed to have somebody stand up.
And the third one is good. She'll get 2 out of 3. We'll head to the fourth quarter. Covenant leads at 44-28.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Aspen Creek Grill. Why go anywhere else for delicious food? I'm asking you that question.
Why?
Why would
not?
you do that?
You know, now they have one in Greenwood.
They do. So you can go north or south.
Yeah.
Aspen Creek Grill, amazing food. The service is second to none.
You bet.
You will never be disappointed in Aspen Creek Grill.
That's where I'm going after church Sunday.
I don't blame you. 866-885-3249.
Hello, Mike Bennett.
And Mike Bennett, if you're listening, if you can convince Keith to give us all bonuses, we could all go to Aspen Creek Grill.
My microphone went out.
Does that mean there's no bonuses this year for us?
I got it today.
Are you getting us the same thing you got us last year, just a different
double
color?
It. I'm gonna double it.
I bet you will. Covenant only 7:49 away from picking up their 9th win of the year, but they open up the quarter with a turnover.
You didn't know that Cole came in red, did you?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's pretty.
You're such
Santa, you noticed the snowman?
I did notice that. You did a good job.
Thank you.
You're a crafty kind of guy.
Art class with the granddaughters.
Yes. Ball loose, turnover, Scecina.
No.
Oh. Wide open, Jankowski missed it. Offensive rebound and a foul call on that rebound by Emmy Crane.
You know why I was yelling no?
I thought she was going to turn it over that way, right?
There was 3 of them right there that she's going to give the ball to.
Foul's going to go against McNulty, her second. Against Scecina, here is another wide open shot missed by Lloyd Dawson. Misses that one off the miss there by Jankowski. They'll get it back again. The drive down the lane and the layup good. This time it'll be Crane.
Emma has 6.
Well, Scecina again only, here's another turnover. They have only 2 baskets in the entire second half. Set shot on the way, no good from 3. And the ball goes out of bounds as Emmy Flatt trying to run that one down. Well, you combine the 14 missed free throws and only 2 field goals by Scecina in the third, and then you look at Covenant, they had 20 points.
Yes.
Biggest output of the night in that quarter.
They can extend their game, their record to 9-3.
Yeah.
When's the last time a Covenant Christian team been 9-3 for a while?
We need to get our crack staff to check that out.
I'll have Ben work on that between games.
Okay.
Speaking of a crack staff person, someone just walked in to see us.
Ball loose on the floor. Scecina able to hold on to it, though it's been shaky in this possession once again. Good look here at Ainsley Brown. They'll lob it underneath. Almost turned it over. They get it back inside, and scoring will be Leith. Leith has 9. Covenant now leads it 46, or I should say 46-30. Warriors can work a little clock right here, look for their best shot as they work it around the perimeter. Scecina stays in the man. How about Riker down the lane? Missed it.
She actually took a shot.
Maybe you better call her Monday. Tell her you want to see her more, shoot more. Floater down the lane is up and good. That's going to be McNulty. As we head the other way, shot short there by Hoffman. Good look here near side to Miller. Down low, left hand shot up and good by Leith. Now in double figures. Well, now it's down to 12. Warriors been outscored 6-2 so far here in the fourth quarter. Jankowski on the drive and might have been fouled, no whistle, and then the offensive rebound by Rademacher will put her to the line for 2.
This could be Leith on Leith.
Yep,
her third.
Number 3.
Whoa. She stayed clean for a long time.
She sure did. So here is Rademacher at the line. They, by the way, have missed 9 free throws. That's a total of 23 charity stripe misses here tonight. Got the second. 5 now by Rademacher. Scecina needs to make a really big series run here. In the corner. It'll be a 2-point shot on the way, missed by Thomas. They're one and done. We'll head the other way here for the Warriors. Nice spin move in the lane. And the drive, Jankowski, foul call, will go to the line. One thing you like about Reichert, though, is she can break down that defense. And if you don't commit to her, if you can get her to shoot like you want her to, which I think you're right, is she could probably get a lot of layups in this. And we've got a timeout called by Scecina, 48-34.
At first, me and my mom were struggling. I was trying to pay the bills and trying to take care of my mom at the same time. When I first heard that I can get paid for taking care of my mom, I was kind of skeptical because I had been doing it for so many years without pay. That's when I reached out to Passion to Care. I read all the reviews and I saw that they were #1 in the field. Passion to Care has really, really changed my life. Right now, I take care of my mom 24/7 thanks to Passion to Care.
On behalf of IndianaSRN, Jerry Collins, our CEO, and myself as Vice President, and our whole entire staff, we wish you and yours a lovely Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve?
Christmas Day.
What?
Or Christmas
we don't get Christmas Day? Or what?
No, we got to work Christmas Day. Did you not get the memo?
No, I didn't get that memo, no.
It's staff meeting. It's the end of the year staff meeting.
Good luck. Who's going to show up to that, huh? Here is Jankowski back for #2. I thought we were going to get a Merry Christmas. We got a Merry Christmas Eve.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to you all.
You know, we still have, it's only the 14th. We have 11 days.
Do you have my gift yet?
I've got yours, yeah.
Okay, good.
It's on the way.
I thought what you gave me today was my gift. Nice pink tie. I don't know what I'm going to wear it with.
Beautiful.
But it's awesome.
You'll find something. Church on Sunday. 15-point lead here in the fourth.
I should wear it with my Christmas suit.
Yes.
It goes good with my yellow suit.
Yellow is your color. The entry pass. Ball loose on the floor. Saved there by Leith. Scecina is really struggling in this possession, and they turn it over. Back the other way we go. Fast break. Almost throwing it away. Here is Mariah Armstrong back once again to Reichert. See, now I like that by Reichert. No need to shoot it there. The floater on the baseline, no good by Hoffman. The kick out after the offensive rebound. The three-pointer, good. Hafner gets her third three. 52-34. Got a little bit of a foul there by Rademacher, her fourth. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Wheeler Mission. For over 131 years, Wheeler Mission has been a pillar in the Indianapolis community, providing help, hope, and healing to people in need. If you'd like more information or like to volunteer, give them a call at 317-686-6239. By the way, they are already signing people up for next year's Drumstick Dash.
Are they really?
Yep.
Good for that. You must have got an email today.
Yeah, well, I got a couple, yes. Well, when you're on the fastest time, they want you to come back and defend your championship. So.
I will tell you this. If you're a group out there, a church group, or even a basketball team watching, they would love you to volunteer to serve meals down there. We're doing that as a Sunday school class.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Fast break the other way, and Mariah Armstrong missed it, got it, put it back, missed that one. Another offensive rebound by Armstrong on the opposite side off the miss from Rademacher, but that foul is on the floor. They're building up the offensive rebounds in that possession.
Yeah, they did. There was 5 right there.
By the way, in that Drumstick Dash for next year, if you get a team together, they have a trophy for the biggest team.
Really?
Yep. Off the inbound, and once again, it'll be Hafner. Hafner now with 12. Lead back to 21. Little give and go down the lane. Layup missed. Offensive rebound. Scecina gets it back out to their leading scorer as Brown misses it. They'll get another rebound, and then that one thrown up there by Miller, and it goes off the glass and in. Rye Armstrong only 3 points so far tonight, but they've had other players step up in the scoring column. Right now running the motion offense. This will run a lot of time off the clock. One thing about it, you don't need to score again. Nice give and go. Layup good by Armstrong. That little slip screen she used on this side worked out well.
Don't forget the Morales post-game show coming right after the game tonight. Also our Piper Logistics Player of the Game.
Yep.
We'll have all that for you. And then the second game of our doubleheader.
Yeah, we'll have the boys contest coming up at about 20 minutes after the finish of this one. We'll also want to thank our sponsors, one of those highway safety services. You do what you do. We'll keep you safe doing it, as that shot is an air ball. Contact Highway Safety Services, 765-446-1502. We'll go to the line after the turnover by the Warriors.
It'll be interesting who our player of the game might be.
I think I know. But we'll save that.
Okay.
Journey Thomas at the line. That foul on Armstrong, her fourth.
What a pretty name, Journey.
Journey. By the way, she has 3 points, all from the free throw line, as Riley Long back out of the ball game. They're going to give Leith a chance to get back in once again, down by 20. Second free throw banked in. Just not enough scoring in the second half by the Crusaders. No, right now, if I'm the Warriors, I just run this motion offense. I don't have to score again. Just don't turn it over. Take care of the basketball. Make him foul me. Reichert. Lob pass underneath. Attempt is missed there by Rademacher. Just didn't get enough elevation. And as we head the other way, turnover once again by Scecina, and then a foul by McNulty.
Scecina will drop to 3 and 6. Covenant will go to 9 and 3. And here comes the new hockey line.
We have all kinds of new players coming in. And we've got another timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well, 57-38.
Hi, I'm Grayson, and our parents work in road construction. Every day they head out to make our roads safer and better for you. But did you know work zone deaths have increased 63% since 2010?
Wow, that's a lot. Please slow down and pay attention when you see all those orange signs. When you do, you're helping to keep our parents and everyone who works on the roads safe. Thanks for looking out for us.
This message is brought to you by your friends at Highway Safety Services. Stay safe, stay alert.
By the way, if you're Scecina and you're looking for a positive in the second half, they had 23 turnovers at halftime, only 10 in the second half. The other area that they improved on in the fourth quarter, they had the 14 missed free throws in the third, but they haven't missed a free throw in the fourth quarter. Reichert at the line for the first time tonight. Reichert with 4 points, all coming in the first half. Coach Myers wants her to shoot more. Free throw missed.
She has 4 points on the night.
And if she gets the memo, I'm sure she will the next time we do a game. All new players coming in with the last 124. We'll try to grab them as we go. Good look here at McNulty. Turnover. Back in the ball game, one of those Crane. Baseline drive, nothing there. Whistle and a foul call. A 20-point lead with 58 seconds to go. That will put Crane at the line for two. Foul's going to go against Ainsley Brown, her third. We'll do one more.
Covenant might have to work on their free throws.
I would say both teams need to work on those free throws. Missed them both. Rebound there by Leaf. I would be curious, though, to know how much teams, the days we live in basketball, you see we focus so much on the three-point shot and all of that. How much do you work on the free throw? Foul's going to go against Covenant Christian. I think they ended up getting Grace Huckabee. Free throw is good. As Ainsley Brown at the line, now into double figures tonight. She has 10, averaging 12 per game. Gets the second one. They're a perfect 4-4 from the line here in the fourth quarter. Lead at 18, we're down to 40. And here's a situation where, again, I don't shoot it. And I say that, and they shot it anyway. Here's Crane at the line now. McNulty picks up her fourth. Crane tonight 0 for 2 from the line. 0 for 3.
My goodness.
Second free throw's on the way by Crane. We'll get that one. See if this will be the final possession here tonight for Scecina. Well, again, as you mentioned earlier, fall at 3 and 6 on the year. Here's Brown, and the ball goes out of bounds. That'll be a turnover by the Crusaders. See, they'll just hold it out front and run this clock down. This one is in the books. Covenant Christian wins it tonight, 59-40. The Morales Group postgame show coming up next on IndianaSRN.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
Get a Gator that will get you where you need to go. Something you can get in and go with plenty of space. Be ready to tackle any terrain, large or small. When you choose Reynolds, you choose reliability. The guaranteed great customer experience and relationship from the moment you walk in. Come in and see for yourself or visit ReynoldsFarmEquipment.com.
At Morales Group Staffing, we are all about building better futures. And during these times, we are working hard to put people to work. We are now hiring for hundreds of jobs with pay up to $17 an hour. Visit our website at moralesgroup.net or text JOBS, JOBS, to 317-472-7600 to apply now and get hired today.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want. Tonight's postgame show brought to you by the Morales Group, building better futures one story at a time. Whether you're looking to start a new career or grow your team with exceptional talent, the Morales Group is here to help you succeed. Final score 59-40. Covenant outscoring Scecina 36-21 in the second half to seal the win. It was 24-19 at the half. And again, with a win, Covenant 9-3. They've now won 4 out of their last 5. Scecina now losing 4 out of their last 5. They fall to 3-6.
Big game for Covenant Christian because this is a City Alliance game, which means when it comes to draw, they have 1 win over Scecina. Incredible start of the year for them. 9-3.
Yeah.
Playing somewhat Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, but a win is a win.
Yep, 16 turnovers tonight by Covenant. They forced 35 turnovers by Scecina in the win here tonight. By the way, Ainsley Brown 11, McNulty 11, and Leith with 11 for Scecina. On the other side, Jankowski had 20. Hafner finished with 12. They got 7 by Crane, 5 by Mariah Armstrong, and Avery Reichert also finished with 5. 3 points by Lily Armstrong, Maddie Howard with 2 on the night. Time to name the Piper Logistics Player of the Game, presented by Piper Logistics. From warehousing to transportation, Piper Logistics delivers solutions that keep you on the move with efficiency and reliability. Piper Logistics gets the job done. And, Coach, time to name the Player of the Game.
Abby Jankowski.
Yes.
You know, I don't know how to say Jankowski either. But Abby had 20 points, played very well, and a good start for her. Someone needed to step up. Their lead player didn't play very well tonight. She stepped up and did a nice job.
Yeah, she came off the bench, actually, with those 20 points, had 14 in the second half, 12 in that pivotal third quarter. So, again, congratulations to Abby Jankowski, the Piper Logistics Player of the Game.
Upcoming games on IndianaSRN. It's brought to you by our good friends at Aspen Creek Grill. Why go anywhere else? Tuesday night, Pendleton Heights taking on Guerin Catholic. That's a boys varsity game. Also, Horizon and Traders Point. Also on Wednesday, Chittard goes to Washington for a 7:30 start, and Earlham takes on Rose Holman. And next Friday night, Troy and I will be at Greenwood Christian, a doubleheader for you at 6 and 7:30 boys varsity, girls varsity against Covenant Christian. And don't forget, next Saturday, this is a very interesting tournament for you folks in Indianapolis. Of the teams that are playing, 10 of these teams are in the top 25. It's the Bossack Winter Classic, brought to you by Tri-State Orthopedics. Will be down there. And then also South Putman taking on Covenant Christian in a girls basketball game next week as well. That wraps it up for us. In about 15 minutes, you'll see us be ready. Well, actually, take that back. In about 12 minutes, you will see us for the pregame show of the boys game coming up. On behalf of Troy Daragaski, Ben Wood, David Moore, I'm the coach. We'll see you, IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
Hello and welcome to Game Day. My name is Keith Myers. I'm the Vice President of IndianaSRN. We're glad that you joined us today. If you'd like to see more content just like tonight, just hit the donate button. Every dollar that you donate will go right back into more games right here on IndianaSRN, which means more games for you. It's IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
Looking to elevate your brand? Choose Dynamark, your local one-stop shop for all your print, signs, promo products, apparel, and mailing services. Serving Indianapolis for over 50 years. Dynamark, where strong relationships are built through exceptional service.
We're not here to just sell you another piece of software. We're here to helping you procure the licensing, manage and monitor those licenses over time.
Collaboration is very key when working with our clients. We are very much a partnering organization. We definitely work as a team to deliver solutions for our customers.
We're here to build relationships with customers, which is unique.
Hi, I'm Grayson, and our parents work in road construction. Every day.
They say nice guys don't finish first. So maybe it's time to reconsider what it means to be first.
It's about being your best, but knowing you can be even better.
It's being present, but respectful of history.
It's donating something more valuable than money.
It's believing in yourself and something bigger.
It's coming from different families, but treating each other like brothers.
It's not just being a man, it's being a Mason.
Big play here for Mount Vernon. Hurdle looking right, now over the middle, fires, and it's in there for a touchdown. What a throw.
Boy, what a stick, huh?
Side out, back to the middle, and guess what? You want a point on the other side, you go to Taylor Lewis.
Here's Freeman. Has an opening shot. Score! Stafford around a screen. Skip pass. Mays with three. Mays drive. Floater up and in at the horn.
Hand off, and nice hole over the near side. 40, 35, 30. Block to the outside. 20, 15, 10, 5, and touchdown. And that's a big one right there. And finally, somebody gets on the board.
Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.IndianaSRN.org and tune into all of the live action, or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
Bertner Electric Incorporated provides professional commercial electrical contractor services to Indianapolis and surrounding communities. Locally owned and operated for over 30 years, our knowledge and experience make us the perfect choice for all your commercial electrical contractor needs. Contact us today.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times.
Calling officials cheaters or corrupt? Insulting referees.
Threatening officials.
Berating young umpires, learning the ropes.
Violent language in the stands.
Screaming at a referee in the parking lot? It's not a game.
You want a piece of equipment you can trust, one that's easy to use. No matter the size of the job, you want to create a feeling worthwhile, something you can use for every job. For over 60 years, Reynolds has been a community staple, ensuring our customers powerful implements, top quality care and service. You need something that's in it for the long haul. Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer, today at reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
first, me and my mom were struggling. I was trying to pay the bills and trying to take care of my mom at the same time. When I first heard that I can get paid for taking care of my mom, I was kind of skeptical because I had been doing it for so many years without pay. That's when I reached out to Passion to Care. I read all the reviews and I saw that they were #1 in the field. Passion to Care has really, really changed my life. Right now, I take care of my mom 24/7 thanks to Passion to Care.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter @IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now @IndianaSRN.
Back once again here at Covenant Christian High School. It's the second of our doubleheader here tonight. The Warriors hosting Scecina. Scecina coming into this one at 2-1 on the year. Covenant Christian off to a 3-1 start. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Reynolds Farm Equipment. Reynolds Farm Equipment is the leading equipment dealer and has been since 1955. Passion to Care, delivering care with more than 24 years of experience. Boilermaker Local 374. They represent highly skilled, highly motivated workers in field construction and metal fabrication in the state of Indiana. Wheeler Mission. For over 131 years, Wheeler Mission has been a pillar in the Indianapolis community. Burtner Electric, your trusted electrician partner since 1986. The Morales Group, they're in business to create a better future for you and your family. Piper Logistics, your trusted logistics partner since 1994. Aspen Creek Grill, why go anywhere else? The large selection of food and is made from scratch and fairly priced. Highway Safety Services. They're an MBE, DBE company and has over 60 years combined experience in traffic control and pavement markings in Indiana. And the IndianaSRN sports page. Follow the sports page every day. Updated news coast to coast. Log on to IndianaSRN.org and click on the sports page tab. Game 2, Scecina, Covenant Christian, here from Covenant Christian High School. Great to have you with us once again. Game 1 went to Covenant Christian on the girls' side, and now the boys are hoping to do the same thing and move their record to 4-1.
Should be a pretty good game, 2-1, 3-1. Covenant Christian playing a little bit tougher schedule earlier than Scecina right now, but, 2 wins. Early in the year, the way Scecina builds the momentum as the season goes on, that's going to do them really good. Their meat of the schedule really hits it hard this week as they play Park Tudor on Tuesday night. But you look at both of these teams, it's a City Alliance ball game, which means that the conference bragging rights, so to speak, and that seed is very important with a win with this ball game for us tonight.
When you look at Scecina, they opened their season with a win over Indy Prep 92-43. They lost to Ritter big time 74-46 and then beat Greenwood Christian Academy 48-36. We don't know a whole lot about them other than their 3 games they've played so far, but they've got some guys that can get up and down the floor. They've got some athleticism, and they even have some size if they decide to go a little bit bigger.
Well, in class basketball, they are 19th in the state overall. Covenant Christian is 18th. So that matchup there is a percentage point or different than both of them in their Sagan ratings. The last time they played each other, Covenant Christian won 64-41 just about a year ago. So it'd be very interesting. In the last 40 years, Covenant Christian has won 18 of the 28 games.
Okay. By the way, keep an eye on Tristan Brown and Jalen Foster, 2 guards in the backcourt. Caleb Davis will be instrumental as well. A lot of quickness with him. And then Adrian Hill, wearing number 23, will be another player to watch for Scecina. When we come back, we'll talk about the Warriors of Covenant Christian as they look for their 4th win of the season next here on IndianaSRN.
Hello and welcome to Game Day. My name is Keith Myers. I'm the Vice President of IndianaSRN. We're glad that you joined us today. If you'd like to see more content just like tonight, just hit the donate button. Every dollar that you donate will go right back into more games right here on IndianaSRN, which means more games for you. It's IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
Looking to elevate your brand? Choose Dynamark, your local one-stop shop for all your print, signs, promo products, apparel, and mailing services. Serving Indianapolis for over 50 years. Dynamark, where strong relationships are built through exceptional service.
They're playing this game on a Saturday.
Back once again here at Covenant Christian. Let's talk about the Warriors. We mentioned they're off to a 3-1 start. 4 players in double figures. We'll talk about their key players here in a couple of moments, but they're off to a good start. They know how to score. They're averaging nearly 69 points per game, so scoring is not really an issue for them. They don't shoot the ball very well from three-point range, but so far they haven't had to.
And you caught me off the air saying that both of these teams didn't play last night, so that's a benefit. Interesting why you play this game on a Saturday night when you didn't play Friday night, but one more day of rest and one more day of practice early in the gym could benefit both of these teams. I would like the Crane kids for the Covenant Christian Warriors. It'd be very interesting how they'll come out tonight, and I'd like to see who else he's going to start at point guard tonight, as it's a mystery from us right now until we get the lineups.
And I know you'll have the keys to the game in a couple of moments, but they have 3 very good guards. Bryce Harris averaging 16.3 points per game, Parker Williams at 14.3, and when you look at Kason Suits, he's averaging 12.8, and then you go inside with Isaac Crane, 9.5 points and 12 rebounds. They have really good inside-outside game.
Yeah, and again, the finals week is next week, so less games for you next week until it comes down to Friday. Neither of these teams play during the week. That makes it a positive as well. Get off to a good start at Christmas break by winning a game tonight, and then you play Friday night and probably don't play another one until after Christmas.
They do, by the way, turn the ball over on a pretty regular basis at 15 per game, which is something they need to really cut down on. I would imagine Scecina sees that as well. Scecina has quickness. I might try to press him a little bit.
Well, I tell you, though, 15, I could take 15.
Okay.
20, 25, 35, I can't take. 15 I can take as long as you make the effort to go after the ball and know that you'll work on that. So by January, you're down to maybe 10.
Yeah. By the way, they do offensive rebound really well.
Yes.
They're at 11 per game. Of their 30, a third of those are offensive rebounds.
That's incredible at this time of the year.
And by the way, again, they don't shoot particularly well. Talk about it, 24% from three-point range, only 43% overall. So they got to find a way to shoot a little bit better, find some more high-percentage shots.
Yes, they do.
Did you have something you wanted to add?
I was going to do the keys of the game since the public announcer is going to probably give us the starting lineup.
Let's do it. You got 30 seconds.
Okay. For Covenant Christian, you got to value the ball, finish strong in transition, play your defensive rotation. Coach Flatt is famous for mixing that up, and be unselfish. Give the ball to somebody else. And if you're Scecina, get the crowd out of the game, shoot the ball very well, and use your inside game because you have height advantage a little bit over Covenant Christian.
All right, let's go to our public address announcer. Did you have something else you wanted to say?
Yeah, the magic number, man.
You have another magic number?
58.
58. First one to 58. Let's go to our public address announcer for tonight's starting lineups. All right, there are your starters. Let's start first off Scecina. It'll be Brown, Foster, along with Scott, Davis, and Hill. For Covenant, it'll be Williams, Harris, Midla, Mark Crane, and Isaac Crane. And the thing I love about Covenant Christian, their numbers are big on the front and the back.
The Crane young lads are not brothers.
No.
They are cousins.
Yes.
No more hate mail, please. Thank you.
Scecina in their traveling dark uniforms. Covenant Christian home whites. Cliff Brown on the tip, but eventually run down by Mark Crane. We are underway.
And Scecina will look like playing a 2-3 zone.
We saw the girls' game a little bit ago. They played a 2-3 zone. This is almost like a matchup 2-3 zone. Sometimes if you don't recognize it, it can be very difficult to handle. And there's a double dribble on Midla, and that'll be her first turnover of the ball game.
If I remember right, this is Midla's first time he started, and welcome to the big time.
Yeah, 7 points per game. And you can see that Scecina wants to get down the floor quickly. First shot by Cliff Brown, no good. Offensive rebound, put back, no good by Foster. Another offensive rebound by Foster. We just talked about Covenant Christian, their ability to get the offensive rebound you saw right there for Scecina. Going to run a little 1-4 high off this man-to-man. Cliff Brown on the penetration. Lost it, regains possession, ball tip, loose on the floor. We have a foul call against Scecina off the turnover. And they will get number 11. Is that Caleb Davis?
Yes, sir.
So Davis gets number 1. Parker Williams, second on the team in scoring at 14.3 points per game. In the corner, here's Harris for 3. They're one and done, and high for the rebound is Scecina. Will head the other way. Here's Brown. A little shaky on the ball handling early. Adrian Hill. Back to Brown. One team in the zone, the other team going man-to-man. Here's Scott. Nice pass underneath, and Hill missed it. Ball tipped in the air. Both teams going for it, and coming away with it will be Parker Williams. Here's Harris. Harris driving, feeding inside, reverse layup good by Mark Crane.
Took a while to get some points on the board, but here we go.
The dump down. The kick out. Here is the 3 on the way. Rims in and out. Rebound Williams. The drive inside, losing it. Shot up, missed by Midla. And we've got a foul call on the floor. I think this will go against number 11, Caleb Davis, and that's going to be number 2 on him.
Boy, that's a quick 2. And we won't see him for a while.
Change here for the Crusaders.
Now,
Tristan Brown will check in.
Tristan can play. We've seen him play last year.
Off the inbound. Blocked shot by Jalen Scott. Will head the other way, and a foul call, and that'll put Cliff Brown at the line. Foul on Bryce Harris. And you can see already, Scecina, they want to get down the floor quickly.
They're pretty quick.
They are. Told you earlier, I saw them on film a little bit, and they will get up and down the floor a lot on both ends of the floor. If they can press, they will do so. And generally, again, that'll come after a made basket. Cliff Brown misses the free throw. He'll get another one. I hope all 3 officials are in shape. Second one is good. They will peel back, though, on this one.
This reminds me of our start of last night's game.
Yeah, it took a while to get things rolling, didn't it?
Yes, sir.
Keith looks like, in fact, he does look like you here on the near side. You used to be an official.
Yes. His name is Randy Hall.
Good look here at Williams. We'll find Harris. The drive, able to get between two defenders, missed the shot. Offensive rebound, reverse layup, good by Isaac Crane off the offensive board.
Are you telling me he didn't travel?
And a turnover again by Scecina. Williams got the steal. Middle gets it blocked. Here is Williams in the land of nowhere.
Giants.
And he could not get rid of the basketball, but he got fouled in time. So he will save that possession. The foul's going to go against Jalen Scott. And this is off the inbound basket, good. It's going to be Parker Williams getting his first two. And an early 6-1 lead and a turnover again. Floater down on the baseline, no good by Mark Crane. And we'll head the other way. Already 3 turnovers by Scecina. Missed layup at the other end by Jalen Scott. Here comes Covenant back the other way. Off the right hand is good by Mark Crane on the left side. And we got a timeout, 8-1 Covenant.
At first, me and my mom were struggling. I was trying to pay the bills and trying to take care of my mom at the same time. When I first heard that I can get paid for taking care of my mom, I was kind of skeptical because I had been doing it for so many years without pay. That's when I reached out to Passion to Care. I read all the reviews and I saw that they were #1 in the field. Passion to Care has really, really changed my life. Right now, I take care of my mom 24/7 thanks to Passion to Care.
High school basketball brought to you in part by Reynolds Farm Equipment, the leading equipment dealer serving farmers, homeowners, landscapers, and commercial contractors throughout Indiana. Nothing runs like a deer. Give them a call at 317-849-0810. I thought Scecina might press a little bit more, but now you're going to see the Warriors do that. Off the inbound of Scott. Scott trapped on the sideline. Pass inside intended there for Adrian Hill. Will go out of bounds. That's already the 4th turnover by Scecina. Slow it down a little bit.
Yeah, you're not in a fire.
This is Parker Williams. By the way, Suits is in the ball game. He has the basketball. Suits averaging nearly 13 a game. Gives them a good outside threat. Here's Williams from the wing. Missed it short. Long rebound here by Harris. Harris will be fouled. They're going to get Foster. And Foster, I believe, just picked up #1. Already the 4th foul against Scecina here in the quarter. We have 4:03 remaining. Suits with the basketball on the right wing. And now you see Parker Williams set it up. Williams on the drive, feeds underneath, turnover #2.
Shoot the ball.
Yep. Here's Cliff Brown with the basketball now for the Crusaders. The drive down the lane, and the shot's going to be missed. Jalen Scott unable to finish. Back the other way, and that's going to be blocked out of bounds. Bryce Harris trying to deliver at the other end of the floor. We'll stay at 8-1. Tonight's game brought to you in part by the Morales Group. They're in business to create a better future for you, for your family, and for the community they share. We can match you with the right career or hire the right candidate as the 3's on the way by Williams, and the ball goes out of bounds. The Morales Group, if you'd like more information, give them a call, 317-472-7600. Off the inbound, and the alley-oop no good as Isaac Crane can't get it to fall. By the way, Scecina just 1 point so far, and we're coming up on 3 minutes. They'll work it down low, the kick out, now to Brown. Cutting to the basket, and we got a foul call, and that will send Scecina to the line. That'll be Adrian Hill. Foul's going to go against number 13, Suits. Kaysen picking up #1. And here's Adrian Hill at the line. One more now for Hill. Scecina coming off that win over Greenwood Christian, a low-scoring affair, 48-36. As Hill now has 2. And the Warriors waste no time getting the ball down low. Here's the shot on the way, good. Harris, his first bucket of the night. Here's Brown. Feeds inside and missing the layup. Put back no as well. It was Hill first and Scott second. And then getting it back is Hill. Their first bucket of the ball game came at about the 2:35 mark. Harris driving, has his shot blocked out of bounds. The block there by Luke McDonald.
Both
26 remaining.
Sorry, both teams out of control.
A little bit,
yeah.
4 turnovers now by Scecina, 2 by Covenant Christian. Here's a 3 by Suits, missed it off the back of the iron. Saved from going out of bounds, but saved it to the wrong team. The spin by Williams as Winton White is in the ball game, number 30. Now for Scecina, he did a nice job hustling after the basketball, but threw it to the wrong team. Foul's going to go against White.
Always told my team never throw the ball back inbounds at your own basket.
Well, I actually thought that White could have just grabbed the ball himself and held on to it and waited for some help. Second free throw's no good. Williams knew he missed it from the very start. Coming up on 2 minutes remaining, now a 6-point lead as Hill gets it off now to Brown. And then he throws it in the backcourt. It's going to be another turnover. And that's number 6 now by Scecina here in the first quarter. Saw a lot of turnovers in the girls' game, and we're off to a tough start here for Scecina in the boys' contest as well. Parker Williams, 3 points, averages 14.3. He, along with Harris, combined for 30 points. Here is Suits for 3, and it's good. Actually, that's going to be Isaac Crane, number 23, not 13. And Isaac Crane able to show his range. 9-point lead now. Baseline shot is on the way, no good by McDonald. And they're one and done. We'll head the other way. Crane once again feeds it inside to Mark Crane. He's pushed from behind. Take a look at the 3 here by Isaac Crane. You love it when a big guy can step outside.
Yes, sir.
Mark Crane at the line as we're already in the bonus now with the 5 fouls by Scecina. The free throw's no good.
Mark Crane has 6 points on the night.
Going to give Harris a break. Checking into the lineup, Caleb Jankowski. If we see him shoot like we saw an earlier Jankowski shoot, they'll be okay. Second free throw is good by Mark Crane, averages 6.5 per game. 10-point lead. Trap again. Scecina basketball. The drive, left hand, good job that time by Jalen Foster. Warriors wasting no time. Back the other way. The shot's going to be missed by Mark Crane. Went for the offensive rebound. Can't come away with it. Here is McDonald with the ball. Off now to Brown. Brown the drive and a foul call will go against Joe Midla. So Cliff Brown at the line. He's 1 for 2 tonight. First free throw is up and good. Tonight's game brought to you in part by the Morales Group. They're in business to create a better future for you, your family, and for the community we share. They can match you with the right career, hire the right candidate for your company. Give them a call at 317-472-7600. Second free throw is good by Brown. Cuts the deficit now to 15-9. This is Suits. 46 seconds remaining. Crossover Suits, the drive, and the shot no good. Got challenged down low. Looked like Cliff Brown was there. Here's Brown. Nice crossover down the lane. Finger roll up and good. Brown now with 5. Lead down to 4. It was 10 moments ago. High screen Midla. Suits will step back, shoots the 3 and got it. Case and Suits coming up big. Down to 14 seconds remaining. Lead is at 7. Scecina, will they play for 1? Nope, they're going to quick release early, missing it, and we get a foul on the rebound. They're going to get Adrian Hill. Adrian doesn't agree with that call. Here is Suits' 3. Can't leave him alone. That's only the 4th foul on Covenant.
They changed the call. They called it on Suits.
So it will be Suits instead of Adrian Hill.
That's good news for Scecina.
So now Suits has 2. They'll inbound on the baseline of 5.3. Here's Foster. Wide open shot from 3 is going to be missed to end the first quarter. Plays Brown, misses it. We go to quarter number 2, 18-11.
We're not here to just sell you another piece of software. We're here to helping you procure the licensing, manage and monitor those licenses over time.
Collaboration is very key when working with our clients. We are very much a partnering organization. We definitely work as a team to deliver solutions for our customers.
We're here to build relationships with customers, which is unique.
Hi, I'm Grayson, and our parents work in road construction. Every day they head out to make our roads safer and better for you. But did you know work zone deaths have increased 63% since 2010?
Wow, that's a lot. Please slow down and pay attention when you see all those orange signs. When you do, you're helping to keep our parents and everyone who works on the roads safe. Thanks for looking out for us.
This message is brought to you by your friends at Highway Safety Services. Stay safe, stay alert.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Boilermaker Local 374, where they represent highly skilled, highly motivated workers in field construction and metal fabrication in the state of Indiana. When you need a safe, dependable workforce for a new build, an upgrade, or facility maintenance, you can count on Boilermaker Local 374 to do the job right the first time. Mark Crane with 5, Isaac Crane with 5. On the other side, Cliff Brown with 5, Adrian Hill with 4. Trap on the sideline. They'll get it out of the hands of Davis, who's back in. The 3's going to be missed. The offensive rebound and the block by Midla as he got all of Adrian Hill. Back in the lineup is Bryce Harris. The drive by Davis, and we got a foul call against Jankowski. Ball will be taken out on the baseline. Here is Brown off the inbound, 3-point bucket.
Nice basket.
Lead cut to 4. The drive down the lane. Midla can't finish it, but he'll go to the line for 2.
Both teams aren't afraid to go to the basket, that's for sure.
No doubt about it. Going to get Cliff Brown for his first.
Midland's first time at the line tonight.
Middle averages 7 per game. Second free throw by Midla is off the mark, and high for the rebound, Jalen Foster. Quickly the other way, Scecina into the half court. Here's Brown down the lane, left hand, no. And the rebound by Jankowski. Good look at Williams. Midla, the crossover, nice with the left hand, good.
He's a smooth player, isn't he?
Yes, he is. 3 points now by Midla. 7-point lead now for the Warriors. That is Adrian Hill with the basketball. He along Cliff Brown handling it out front now along with Luke McDonald. This high screen. Here is Hill, and a foul call, I believe, against Jankowski just picked up number 2. So Jankowski will have to sit down. We'll see Bryce Harris check into the lineup. Should mention that Judah Jackson is in the lineup now for Covenant, number 12. Off the inbound on the baseline. Here's Hill. Now McDonald. Pull up 3 on the way is off the mark. Long rebound. Coming away with it will be Bryce Harris. Harris, great quickness on the dribble. The kick out. Here is Isaac Crane. The spin down on the baseline. Midla able to lay it in. Midla, nice job.
He's come off the bench and playing well.
5 in the quarter. Turnover, and Bryce Harris unable to complete the layup. 7 turnovers now by Scecina. Here's Midla. He's feeling it right now. He will find Isaac Crane. His shot's no good. The rebound, shot on the way, no, by Jackson. Another offensive board by Crane. It'll be Harris for 3. He can't get it to go. Jackson, another rebound. Midla drives. He has his shot blocked by Foster. And then the ball almost turned over.
Slow down.
Wow. The drive by Foster, the kick out. And they'll reset it out front. And once again, it'll be Brown. That's a lot of offensive rebounds, by the way, in the other end.
I was hoping you were going to get some breath.
Boy, how about a point? The drive missed by Brown. Coming away with it and fouled is Parker Williams. Foul will happen way back just beyond the 3-point line as Williams hit the floor. And I think they may have gotten Adrian Hill, and they did. So Adrian Hill just picked up his second. Each team now with 2. And we're just over 5 minutes remaining. And we will see Mark Crane come back in, and Judah Jackson will sit down. Jackson able to give Covenant some valuable minutes off the bench. So now the Warriors will go on the attack, leading it by 9. Here's Williams. Got cut off by Davis. Good look at Williams again. They're looking down low to Isaac Crane. This will be Mark Crane back once again to Williams. Midla sets the high screen. This might be the longest they've held the ball all night. Looking to Midla. Midla receives down low. Lost it. Turnover, number 3.
Got to catch the ball.
Back the other way we go on the fast break. Nice pass. Layup good by Foster. He has 4.
You get the ball down that low, you have to have ball security.
Here is Isaac Crane. Feeds inside to Midland. Left it off the front of the rim. And coming away with it will be Jalen Brown. Midland had a pretty good look right there. Brown with the left hand, no. Rebounded by Mark Crane. Crane will give it off now to Isaac Crane. 3-pointers up and good.
I got him
the big guy can't shoot, huh?
Got him for 6.
26-16. The spin by Cliff Brown. Feeds inside. Layup good by Hill. Give the assist to Brown. Excellent pass. Back to 8.
I have Hill for 6.
Here's Bryce Harris. Harris driving. Right hand on the left side. Good. He went to the floor hard, but he has 4. Lead back to 10. The drive, the feed down low to Brown, the kick out. Here's Davis for 3. He connects for the first time. We are up and down in this one. Here's Harris. Off the screen by Midla. Harris spins. And ball is loose. Turnover, number 4 now for Covenant. 2-on-1 break the other way. McDonald lost it and then picked up and laid in. Nice job once again by Jalen Foster. That's actually going to be Jalen Scott getting his first 2. The drive by Williams blocked by Foster. Here's Scott back the other way. Lead past McDonald. Back once again inside to Scott. Has his shot rejected. Coming away with it is Hill. He'll lay it in for 2. And the lead down to 3.
Is there any offense here?
A lot of it, I guess. I'm not sure. Here's Harris. His pull-up shot is good. I should ask, is there a lot of defense? So far, that hasn't been the case. We're up and down the floor. We got a blocking foul the other way, and that'll put Caleb Davis at the line for 2. How about that 3? That was even challenged that time by Davis.
Just no rhyme of reason. Let's just get up and down the floor.
Foul's going to be called on Harris. He just picked up number 2. And at the line will be Caleb Davis. He has 3 points and missed the free throw. He'll get 1 more. Coming back into the lineup will be Jankowski. Harris will sit down with the 2 fouls. Davis, number 2, is good. Back to a 4-point lead. Williams working there against Adrian Montgomery is checked in the ball game. Lob pass, Midla turned over. 3rd turnover of the quarter. They have now 5 overall. They'll slow it down a little bit here and give it up now to Jalen Scott. Scott tried to spin, got cut up by Midla. Here's a 3 up and good. That last 3 makes it a 1-point ball game. Another turnover. Numbers back the other way. Layup is missed and the putback is missed. Rebound by Isaac Crane. And they nearly threw it away again. Down the floor, Midla lays it in. 32-29. Coming up on a minute remaining here in the first half. Here's Davis. Adrian Montgomery in the lineup now for Scecina. That'll be Jalen Scott. Nice pass down low. Layup missed by Tristan Brown. He missed a couple of them already. Here is Mark Crane, now down to 44 seconds. Williams off the drive, stops, pulls up and hits it. Parker Williams on the board here in the second quarter.
I got him for 5.
Back to a 5-point lead. And Scecina will play for 1. That is Jalen Scott. He, along with Caleb Davis out front, Scott on the drive, dumps it back to Foster. Clock down to 4. Wide open. Scott for 3. Missed it. And the rebound battled for. And that's going to do it for period number 2. We're at halftime. Covenant on top of this one, 34-29.
Brian Chrisman joins me today. And Brian, talk a little bit about the winter and Wheeler Mission and how important it is for people to help Wheeler Mission, because winter means homeless and homeless means people in the cold. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, we really serve a lot of people year round, no matter what the weather is, right? And so we serve anywhere from 700 to 900 people who are experiencing homelessness every single night. But when winter hits, that can become life or death. So if you're stuck out in the cold, happens every year. IMPD will find people out in the cold and encourage them to come in. But if they don't catch them in time, I mean, again, life and death. And so it's vital that our doors are open. And so we do that. Our staff shows up every day to make sure our doors are open. We serve 1,000 meals a day plus every single day. That's a nice, warm, nutritious meal. Donors provide that. Donors provide our food, coffee, something hot to drink.
Right.
Donors provide that. So there's a lot of opportunities to get involved at Wheeler to make sure we can get through winter. Or to work at Wheeler, we need staff, and so we're always looking for staff to get us through the winter time. We spread ourselves thin during winter, making sure that anybody can find space, and so we have bed capacities for sure, but we go beyond that every winter to make sure that the city has an option for people who are experiencing homelessness in the dead of winter.
Schools out there that are watching this program, with our reach, maybe they want to do a sock drive, or they want to do a sweatshirt drive. They can contact our office at IndianaSRN, or they can contact you. Where's a contact, or who would be a contact that maybe we want to do a sock drive? I think that would be a great idea for SRN to start one of those sock drives. How would that? What does that look like?
Yeah, so if you go to wheelermission.org, we have our needs lists that are right there on our website. Those change sometimes in the winter, but there are some needs that are pretty much continual when it comes to hygiene items, when it comes to warm items to get us through the winter. So when you're talking about coats, especially bigger sizes for people that come through, we want to make sure a lot of people that come to our mission, they come with the clothes on their back, right? And so we need to make sure they have something to wear during their stay with us, and which could be for a few weeks, could be for a couple months. And so go to our website, wheelermission.org. You can donate directly there, whether it's a financial donation or you can look at our needs list. You can even find drop-off locations. You can drop it off at some of the barns that we have around the city, or come right down to Wheeler Mission, drop it off right there. But we need this community's support. So greatest thing about Indianapolis is it is a generous community.
Yes.
It is a community that steps up when there's a need. And there's 1,700 homeless individuals in our community. That number has risen 5% just over the last year. Wheeler Mission is the main place for those individuals to go, has been since 1893, over 130 years. And so support that ministry so that those doors can be open, making sure that every man, woman, and child that needs to come inside can come inside and not only get warm, but get nutritious meals, food, shelter, and care. And so beyond that, we take them through a whole journey of program to make sure that they come out our back door different people. But the first things first, right? Get them fed and get them warm and get them safe.
Since it's basketball season and we cover over 300 games a year on IndianaSRN, we challenge our basketball teams and our basketball programs to get involved. There are meals that need to be served. Tell our teams out there how they can help and serve meals.
Yeah, no better way to really open your eyes to the community's needs than to stand in front of people who are desperately in need and hand them a meal, hand them what they're asking for that day. So great group opportunity is to volunteer at Wheeler Mission. You can go to wheelervolunteer.org. You can sign up a group. It can take an hour and a half to come down and serve a lunch. You can get 12, 15 people involved in that, a dinner, come down either at our men's shelter or our women's shelter. It's a really cool experience for teams, not only to help in a way that you're making a difference, but to see the people that you're helping, right? To hand a meal to someone and smile and say hi to someone literally in their darkest moment, right? So
best assist they can ever make.
Oh yeah,
is to serve a meal.
That's a good point. It's a slam dunk.
It's a slam dunk, exactly. For IndianaSRN, this is Keith Myers.
At Morales Group Staffing, we are all about building better futures. And during these times, we are working hard to put people to work. We are now hiring for hundreds of jobs with pay up to $17 an hour. Visit our website at moralesgroup.net or text JOBS, JOBS, to 317-472-7600 to apply now and get hired today.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
Get a Gator that will get you where you need to go. Something you can get in and go with plenty of space. Be ready to tackle any terrain, large or small. When you choose Reynolds, you choose reliability. A guaranteed great customer experience and relationship from the moment you walk in. Come in and see for yourself or visit reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
High school basketball brought to you tonight by Piper Logistics. For more than 2 decades, the seasoned professionals at Piper Logistics have consistently been the trusted allies for all your inventory management, warehousing, fulfillment, and transportation needs. We stand as your comprehensive logistics partner. Ride with them. Give them a call at 317-396-1023. First half scoring, first off for Scecina, Adrian Hill, 8 points, Cliff Brown with 8, Foster with 4, Scott with 2, Davis with 4, and Montgomery with 3, rounding out their 29. For Covenant Christian, they were led by Isaac Crane with 8 points in the first half, Joe Midler with 7, 6 points by Bryce Harris, Mark Crane had 5, Parker Williams with 5, and 3 points by Suits in the first half. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Dynamark. If you're looking to elevate your brand, choose Dynamark, your local one-stop shop for all your print, signs, promo products, apparel, and mailing services. They've been serving Indianapolis for over 50 years. Dynamark, where strong relationships are built through exceptional service. Give them a call at 317-328-2555.
Also want to thank Highway Safety Services. Services, you do what you do, and we will keep you safe doing it. Contact us at 765-446-1502.
You do what you do. What do you do?
I think I do things very well.
I didn't say what you did them well. I said, what do you do?
I don't know what I do. I do know this.
Yes.
We got a week long of basketball for you. Stay with us. This is called a teaser to business.
Oh, good.
Stay with us
that.
after our for our post-game show, as we'll tell you all the information that you
Are you going to run down all these games I have written down here?
Is that this week?
Yeah. 17th, 18th, and 20th.
You got more? Yeah, I got more games than that. But we can get those.
You want to talk about those?
I will tell you this. The Evansville tournament that we're doing next Saturday, a lot of teams in the top 25 in that tournament, and it will be a lot of fun.
What, 7 games that day, right?
7.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris Sunman will be doing play-by-play, and Chuck will be going down along with Daniel Moore.
Who's Chris Sunman?
Chris Sunman, brand new guy from us. He's done color for us a couple times.
Really?
And trying his going to get his rookie stripes taken off next Saturday.
You know, I was supposed to go to that tournament. I remember one time talking to my boss.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what, I'll go to the tournament if we stay. And the next thing you know, I'm not on the tournament.
They're not only staying one night, but they're staying 2 nights, and that's why I knew you were off the docket.
Oh, so I can't stay for 2 nights, but if I stayed for 1.
Well, I know the one night you go because it's the free steak dinner that you get. I mean, if no one knows you by now, it's food, it's games, it's bed.
And it's free.
It's free.
Yeah.
So, I would thought the 2-night overnight
might have been too much.
Would have wore you out.
Well, you're probably right about that, but the second thing about that is I was smart enough after the last time we went down there not to go to the casino and lose my entire paycheck over the weekend like somebody else I know did.
We shouldn't say that on the air, but it did happen.
Yeah, all I know is he came back and said, I'm working this tournament for free. All right, second half. Let's talk about what you expect in the second half of this one. Game went up and down the floor all the time.
The same. No, okay. That's what these 2 teams know what to do. You watch this. I watched it as an old coach, and we're out of control. They think it's basketball. So, and they're doing it pretty well. Turnovers is not that bad. 7 and 4.
7 and 5.
Not bad at all, is it?
Not bad at all. All right, it'll be Warrior basketball to begin this third quarter. I might just watch a little bit more instead of say much. Isaac Crane got trapped, finds Williams, went inside to Crane, turned it over. 6 turnovers now by Covenant Christian, unless it's a foul here on Scecina. It's a technical foul. That's even worse. They said a bench technical. So Mark Crane to the line. That's kind of odd, isn't it? I mean, it must have given him a warning already. Mark will get another one. Yeah, the girls got the warning for the earring. They gave it to the boys for untucking the jersey. It carried over.
Did it? Well, all I know is the coach did not go down the hallway.
No, he didn't go down the hallway. So take that foul away, and that turnover, I should say, and it'll be a technical foul call instead.
The way points are, you needed those 2 baskets.
Yeah. Williams, Crane, and screen Crane. You like that? Midla off the skip pass. Lob it inside. Nice shot fake. Crane missed it, and then Mark Crane came in and get fouled. Foul's going to be called on Jalen Scott. That'll be his second. And Mark Crane back to the line. He feels better when there's
people on the line.
People on the line. Lead now at 6, make it 7. Another stoppage of play right here, and I'm not sure if Adrian Hill is heading to the bench. In fact, he is leaving the gym. What if he has to get a ankle taped a little stronger?
Okay.
I mean, that seems fair to me. Here's Foster. He will find Davis for 3. Short. Rebound again by Foster. Davis has it stripped away. Turnover number 8. 3-on-2 break. Nice pass. Layup good. Mark Crane.
The Crane and Crane connection.
Out of control with the basketball that time is Cliff Brown. Good look here at Harris. Well, let me ask you this then. You know, you talk about the style of play from a lot of teams that you see. They want to force chaos. There is Mark Crane for 3. Woo. But when do you finally say, listen, we got to play more under control?
I would think it would be at halftime. You know, you look at you look at the turnovers you had and the missed opportunity that you had. I would think you would want to slow down. The technical foul was called on the head coach because he is sitting.
So he must have said a magical word somewhere.
Might have.
Midla drives in. Strong move to the basket. He has 9.
He's pretty strong.
He is. Lead now at 11. Biggest lead of the night. We've got a blocking foul against Mark Crane on the drive by Foster. We'll take that back by Scott. First team foul by Covenant here in the second half. Off the inbound shot, rims in and out by Scott. And as we head the other way, Williams has it stripped out of his hands. It goes out of bounds. You know, I don't want to bring up the shoes again, but are you going to get me those shoes for Christmas?
No. Sorry. Too busy.
Yeah, you are. The Crane and Crane connection again. Here's Mark Crane. Williams will bounce it inside. It'll be Midla up and under, and Midla can't get it. Battle for the rebound, won by Scecina. They're out on the run once again, and the layup is going to be blocked at the other end by Mark Crane. Ball loose, picked up by Scott, and he'll get it in. Boy, you're going to have some quick hands here tonight, huh?
Yes, sir.
Harris, fade away. Can't get it. Rebound, Crane. Put back good. It'll be Isaac Crane. Averages 12 rebounds per game. He is in double figures now with 10. And that defense forcing Scecina way outside the three-point line, and they turn it over again. Williams back the other way, anticipated the contact, missed the layup instead of just laying it in.
You got to go strong.
Yeah.
Got to go to stronger basket. He'll learn that. Young lad will learn that.
Yeah, the one thing you don't want to do is think about the guy behind you. Just go do what you do.
Because it could really hurt you. Knee, ankle.
Midla, jump hook. No touch on that one. Gets it back. Ball on the floor, and Midla fighting it over with Jalen Scott. And the possession arrow will be in favor of Scecina.
Midland played football, did he not?
I didn't do any Covenant Christian games, did he? Yeah. You didn't let me do any of those games. 3-on-1 break. Nice pass. Layup good at the other end by Davis. 42-33, lead at 9. Here is Crane down low. Scoop shot, no. Going for the rebound. Can't come away with it. It'll be Scecina. Quickly down the floor the other way, and missing the layup is Foster. Here's Williams. Here's Crane on the drive. Little Euro step to the basket. Isaac Crane now with 12. You want to tell me how Foster missed that at the other end?
I don't know.
I think it was anticipating somebody's going to come block it, just like what we saw at the other end with Williams. You start looking over your shoulder, you're going to miss a lot of shots.
I missed a lot of shots my day.
And I know, that's why I'm saying it.
There was nobody on my shoulders. I just missed them.
You were in practice all by yourself and missed them. The kick out. Here's a three on the way by Scott. Got it. His first three, he has 7. Coming up on 3 minutes. Mark Crane on the drive, nothing there. Here's a deep three off the mark, that time by Suits. Quickly the other way, and that one to the basket and a foul call as Montgomery goes hard to the floor. Looks like he's going to be okay. We'll go to the line. One thing about it, when you're going to the basket that hard and there's contact, well, you better be ready to hit the floor. You never had that problem, did you? Because you couldn't go to the basket that strong.
If I hit the floor like that, I would still be on the floor right now.
Yeah. Even at Howe High School, when you were sitting on the bench, did you hit the floor that hard?
Getting the water bottle.
Yeah. By the way, that foul on Suits, he has 3. Free throw good as Montgomery now has 4. All kinds of changes coming in now. One of those will be Jankowski. Also coming in for Scecina, we have a number 33, but there's no 33 on the roster. That might be Moritz Shellhaus. Second free throw good. Yeah, it looks like it might be a kid about 6'6", working inside against Crane. Turnover. Back the other way. Layup is going to be missed again by Montgomery. But then the putback good. That was Cliff Brown there to put it back off the miss. We've got a timeout on the floor. 44-40, Covenant with a lead.
first, me and my mom were struggling. I was trying to pay the bills and trying to take care of my mom at the same time. When I first heard that I can get paid for taking care of my mom, I was kind of skeptical because I had been doing it for so many years without pay. That's when I reached out to Passion to Care. I read all their reviews and I saw that they were #1 in the field. Passion to Care has really, really changed my life. Right now, I take care of my mom 24/7 thanks to Passion to Care.
They did retire Ben Wood's number?
Yes.
He wore number 000, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
By the way, tonight's game brought to you in part by Officially Human. Their mission is to restore respect to game officials, recognize them as authorities on the field and the court. Do your part, practice good sportsmanship. If we don't have officials, we aren't playing, by the way.
That's true.
Still looking for officials. You know, the only thing I get notifications the day of the game when it's too late. Here's Williams. He will find Jankowski. Three-pointer short. Long rebound, Scott. Scott almost fouled in the backcourt by Harris.
They could cut this thing down to 2.
A lot of chaos going on every possession. Here's Brown. Mentioned Shell Haas in the lineup, wearing number 33, not 32. Good look here at Montgomery. They haven't held the ball this long in a long time. The drive, left hand, too hard by Scott. And we've got a rebounding foul against Covenant Christian.
I don't see.
Game of angles, coach. Game of angles. They called that foul on Jankowski, his third. So now Scecina inbounding. Quick pass to the inside. The spin and the foul. 2-on-2. Harris will pick up the foul on Cliff Brown. And Harris just picked up his third. So Cliff Brown at the line.
8 points on the night so far.
10.
As I said, 10 points on the night so far.
I don't want to shortchange you.
I got you.
1:29 remaining in the third. This was a double-digit lead by Covenant, and it's now been cut down to 3. Brown back in for number 2. Missed the second. Long rebound, Judah Jackson. Now Covenant, little weave out front there with Jankowski. Williams sets for 3 and got it. They left him wide open. 8 now by Williams. Lead back to 6. Trapped in the corner will be Davis. Somehow found Scott underneath. Cross-court pass to Brown for 3. Missed it. Rebound Jackson. Lost it on the baseline. It goes out of bounds. Last touch, though, by Scecina on the strip. No turnover there. Wasn't a full possession.
I would go one shot here.
Unless you have a wide open layup, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Here's Harris. Jackson. Well, so much for that. Here's Jankowski for 3, short. Ball battled for. Players diving all over the place. Jankowski came away with it. And the official is going to call a, timeout here?
Inadvertent whistle.
Yep. Got a little excited, blew the whistle, thought maybe it was going to be a timeout. Of course, you got to wait till somebody has a possession. Off the inbound, Crane with a layup. Isaac Crane now with 14. Lead is at 8. Scecina back the other way. This is Brown. They will play for one. Cliff Brown with the basketball. Off the screen. Brown, the crossover, pulls up from 16, missed it. Rebound by Isaac Crane. Will head to the fourth. Covenant leads it by 8.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
As we head to the fourth quarter, don't forget, check out the IndianaSRN sports page coming up tomorrow morning. High school, college, pro sports, all the scores and highlights, IndianaSRN.org and the sports page tab. And don't forget, you can make a difference by helping us put more student athletes on TV by logging on to IndianaSRN.org and direct your ad donation to a specific school. Hit that donate button as well. More games will be really more opportunities for all these student athletes. IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
So are you going to put the last second shot on the sports page tomorrow?
Video?
Yes.
From the Rose-Hulman game?
Yes.
Maybe.
No, it's a no, folks.
By the way, we're ready to go here in the fourth quarter. We'll get that banner down here in a couple of moments. The lob pass underneath for Crane. Here is a shot by Jackson short, and another rebound by Isaac Crane. Here's Williams. Williams, shot on the way, no good, and the rebound pulled away there by Adrian Hill. Scecina back the other way. In the corner. Here's Davis for three. It's long. And coming away with it will be Bryce Harris. Harris driving, missed it. A lot of contact, no whistle. Hill comes away with it. And that'll be Davis back the other way. Scecina will slow it down, trailing it by 8. Good look here at Cliff Brown. That'll be Davis. Wide open. Scott for three. Got another one. Scott, his second three. He is in double figures with 10. Lead down to 5. Williams down the lane. Got hammered. Went hard to the floor. Will go to the line for 2. Believe that foul will go against. Shellhouse will pick up the foul. And Parker Williams at the line. Parker 1 for 2 tonight. Averages 14 per game. He has 9. Coming back in now for Scecina will be number 4, Jalen Foster. Second free throw now by Williams is no good. Foster with a rebound there for the Crusaders. High screen there for Brown. Scott with a left-hand drive. High off the glass, no. Rebound, put back, good. Cliff Brown able to follow that one up.
He's had a pretty good game.
13 points. Lead at 4. This is Williams. Isaac Crane ready to set the screen. Will go back down low. Williams at the elbow. Lobs it inside to Crane. Took contact. Missed the shot. Ball tipped up. No. Rebounded by Foster. Scecina quickly back the other way. Here's a shot right in front of the rim, and it is good. Once again, Jalen Scott. The drive down the lane. Contact, nothing there for Harris. Back the other way. And laying it in with the left hand is Scott once again. 7 quick points by Scott. We're tied at 50. Covenant thought there was a foul at the other end of the floor. We're going to get a 30-second timeout on this one. We're tied at 50.
Hi, I'm Grayson, and our parents work in road construction. Every day they head out to make our roads safer and better for you. But did you know work zone deaths have increased 63% since 2010?
Wow, that's a lot. Please slow down and pay attention when you see all those orange signs. When you do, you're helping to keep our parents and everyone who works on the roads safe. Thanks for looking out for us.
This message is brought to you by your friends at Highway Safety Services. Stay safe, stay alert.
Back once again here at Covenant Christian High School. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Family Source Insurance. Pat Cherry is your independent agent representing Ohio Mutual Insurance. Give him a call for more coverage, 317-894-7000.
You know, you're up 13.
Yeah.
You're up 15.
Yeah.
You're almost up 17.
Yeah.
And now you're tied.
Yeah. Your point?
And you still haven't run a set play.
Well,
have you?
It's a weird game, isn't it? Yeah, they just have not gotten their offense going here in the fourth quarter. Just one free throw. They've given up 9. Williams bumped, and the basket is good, and he'll go to the line for the three-point attempt. Well, that's what they needed right there for sure.
Well, they needed a basket, that's for sure.
Foul will go against Jalen Scott, his third. And here's Williams.
You don't want to lose Scott. Scott's your offense.
Yeah, he's been hot lately. 7 of the 9 scored here in the fourth quarter for Scecina. And the lead is back to 3. How will Scecina respond? Here's Hill. He'll find Scott. He gives it up. Here's a shot, top of the key. Can't get the roll. Rebounded there by Williams. And then Williams lost it. Near foul in the backcourt. Nothing there. It'll be Isaac Crane back the other way. Here's a shot by Mark Crane. Good from 3. And just like that, 6 unanswered.
Crazy game. It's just a crazy game.
Now it'll be Cliff Brown. Brown off the drive. Stops at the free throw line. He will find Scott in the corner. Three-pointer no good. Rebounded by Suits. Suits out on the run. Down the floor. Left-hand layup no good by Harris. Here comes Scecina once again.
Halfway through.
This is Hill. He's been quiet in the second half. He had 8 in the first half. Hill, the high screen by Foster. And timeout, full timeout by Scecina. They trail it by 6.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Aspen Creek Grill. Why go anywhere else?
Why not?
If you're looking for amazing fresh food and servers that genuinely care about you.
Yep.
Like that?
Greenwood location and Noblesville location.
Take your pick.
A good day to watch the Colts game tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Go to Aspen and get an appetizer.
Yeah, and just watch the game there.
You bet.
Aspen Creek Grill, one of the fine sponsors of high school sports here on IndianaSRN.
Mike Bennett, one of the nicest men in the business.
Well, after that timeout, Scecina trying to get something offensively. They kind of went stagnant there for a little bit after the hot start in the quarter. Good deflection by Mark Crane. Don't forget, after the game, we'll be not only naming our player, the game will have the Morales Group post-game show.
Hill on 2.
So Adrian Hill in the second half getting his first points, lead back to 4.
We're approaching the magic number.
58?
Yes, sir.
Midla down low, spins to the baseline, high off the glass and good. Joe Midla with 11. Under the 3-minute mark right now. This is Cliff Brown. Clearing out down low, and then they reset it. The drive down the lane, scoop shot up and good. Cliff Brown. Timeout on the floor. Looks like Scecina may have gotten another timeout, and this is going to be a 30-second timeout. It's going to be a full. We'll take a timeout, lead by 4.
Calling officials cheaters or corrupt. Insulting referees.
Threatening officials.
Berating young umpires, learning the ropes.
Violent language in the stands.
Screaming at a referee in the parking lot. It's not a game.
You want a piece of equipment you can trust, one that's easy to use. No matter the size of the job, you want to create a feeling worthwhile, something you can use for every job. For over 60 years, Reynolds has been a community staple, ensuring our customers powerful implements and top quality care and service. You need something that's in it for the long haul. Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer, today at reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
Final 2:43 to go. Covenant trying to go to 4-1. Scecina trying to go to 3-1. Little zone trap ball loose in the backcourt, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover by Covenant. Nobody came back to get it.
That play is designed to go weak side, bring it back over to his strong side, and take it up the court. And the person that's on the strong side vacated home.
Yeah, took off.
Oh, my.
Big turnover. See what Scecina does with it. This is Brown. Now it'll be Hill, back to Brown. Hill sets the screen. Skip pass, dangerous pass it is, and then they throw it away. Intended for Foster, and Scott throws it away. 11 turnovers by Scecina, 9 tonight by Covenant. Boy, you got a gift right there, and you gave it right back. Skip pass will find Williams. Quickly down the floor, and then Isaac Crane got the defender on his back. It's going to be on the floor, I believe. Ball did not get above his head, so they'll have to take it out underneath.
I'd rather take it out underneath and knock off 18, 20 seconds.
Davis picked up his third. Third team foul now. Here's a 3 by Williams, no good. Rebound Midla. Warriors will get it back coming up on 2 minutes.
Williams did not have to shoot that basketball. You got enough points to win.
Here's Suits. Yeah, you're on the motion offense. If I get a layup, I'll take it. As Midla gets grabbed from behind, he'll go to the line. Foul called there on Cliff Brown. So Joe Midla. After the game, the Morales Group post-game show, as the free throw's good, will name the Piper Logistics Player of the Game.
You got somebody in mind?
I do.
I do too.
See if we match it up here. Second free throw is good. The Covenant's going to fall back with a 6-point lead.
Smart play.
Good look here, Cliff Brown, as he works against Williams. This is Montgomery. Back to Brown. Going to have to get something quick here. Here's Scott with the basketball, though gives it off now to Brown. A lot of play out beyond the three-point line. The high screen. Brown's going to shoot the three and got it.
Oh, my.
Big bucket by Cliff Brown. Timeout on the floor. But it is a three-point lead. Want to remind you, tonight's game brought to you in part by Wheeler Mission.
Wheeler Mission.
For over 131 years, Wheeler Mission has been a pillar in the Indianapolis community. You're supposed to say pillar right there.
Oh, pillar. Okay.
Providing help, hope, and healing to people in need. If you'd like to be a part of Wheeler Mission, give them a call, 317-686-6239.
Denny Tolles is here. I saw him here. He didn't bring us any popcorn, but I saw him up here.
Yeah.
Thanks, Denny. Appreciate it.
We already knew you had pizza.
Hey, we want to say hello to our camera guy. It's the rookie, David Moore, solo
Who
today.
is it?
David Moore.
David Moore.
From Ball State University.
Go Cardinals.
Yeah.
Got a new football coach.
So did Franklin College.
So did Purdue.
Yeah, well.
A lot of that going on these days.
So I can announce that now?
I think
that I'm going to be the new football coach?
Yeah. You just do this for fun, right?
Yeah.
Trap put together by Scecina. They call the foul across midcourt. They fouled Parker Williams.
I also want to thank Ben Wood working a back-to-back tonight.
He's only 5 minutes from home, too, by the way. Some of us have to go a little longer. Foul, by the way, on Foster. You know how long it takes me to get home?
I don't really care.
30 minutes. Free throw good by Williams. You know, it'd be nice if you could use some influence up here and get him to open up that
465.
Yeah, please.
I'm telling you.
So that I have to go all the way down through town. That's terrible. Second free throw is good.
Terrible.
You feel bad for me?
I do.
1 minute to go.
Enjoy your weekend.
I will. Step back. Three on the way, missed by Brown. Rebound by Isaac Crane.
Hold the ball. Hold the ball. Let him foul you.
Here's Crane.
8.
Ball tipped in
9.
the air. Save from going out of bounds by Brown.
12.
And 10-second call.
Actually 16.
Well, they gave him a little extra time, right?
Now, here's what my question is. Did he reset his count after the ball was deflected and was a possession of Scecina?
Well, it wasn't really a possession, was
yes,
it?
because he took a step.
Who did? Brown did?
Yes.
When he went out of bounds?
Yes.
Did you see a step, Ben Wood? Neither did I.
That's not 10-second count.
All right, 40 seconds to go. 5-point lead.
I don't think that's going to hurt Covenant Christian. But
we're going to find out here. Brown on the drive, feeds inside, layup good by Foster. Here's the press again, and a foul in the backcourt. 27 seconds, a one-possession game. Lex actually going to get a timeout on this. By the way, tonight's game brought to you in part by Highway Safety Services. You want to tell them about the rest?
You do what you do, we will keep you safe. 765-446-1502.
You do what you do. Do.
Also want to thank Reynolds Farm Equipment, Passion to Care, Boilermaker 374, Wheeler Mission, Burton Electric, Morales Group, Piper Logistics, Aspen Creek Grill, Highway Safety Services, and of course the Indiana Sports Page. Their executive director and their producer and editor, fantastic guy.
I don't think all that was on the script here a second ago, was it? Is that what we're supposed to be doing right there?
You can do this.
I will. Tonight's game brought to you in part by... I'm just kidding. Today's broadcast is a copyright production of IndianaSRN and the Indiana High School Athletic Association. Any use of audio or video without the express written permission of IndianaSRN and the IHSAA is strictly prohibited.
Hey, can we say hello to Hannah Corey tonight?
She listening?
She is listening. She's going to be doing a story on Instagram about this game tonight.
Really?
Yes. She went to her press conference with the professional volleyball team yesterday.
Really?
Had a great time.
You know, we used to have a feature called Secrets with Hannah. You
Yes,
remember that?
yes.
Foul off the inbound with no time really running off the clock right there.
Now, if I ever would make a rule, I would think if you fouled a person while the clock is dead, it's automatic and they get the ball back. And you give them the ball.
Really?
Yes.
You're kind of brutal, aren't you?
I'd rather have the clock run myself.
Here is Suits at the line for 2.
4 points on the night.
A little bit under his average. Average is nearly 13 per game. Came off the bench tonight. Two big free throws right there.
That might have just sealed it.
Yeah, 2 possessions now as Scecina. They'll have to hurry, though. Can't waste a lot of time. Here's Brown. Just don't foul. In the corner, 3 on the way is good. Shelha's able to get the 3, and all of a sudden it's down to a 2-point lead with 12.7. We're not over yet. What a clutch basket that was. He's probably thinking he should have put me in the ball game earlier.
NFL football tomorrow, the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Denver Broncos.
Have to win.
Their first 4 o'clock game of the year.
If they lose, they're pretty much done. They think that what if they won, their chances of getting into the playoffs are like 60-some%. If they lose, it's down to like 6%.
Are they fighting Denver for the last playoff spot? Is that what it is? A game ahead? Denver's ahead of it by a game.
Is it a game?
How about those Hoosiers taking on Notre Dame?
Friday night. How about Purdue? Oh, I guess Purdue isn't taking on anybody in football, are they?
Yeah, well, we're taking on the Pups, Carmel Pups, in a scrimmage August 15th.
You better hurry and get some players because they keep transferring out. They're all in the
tell
portal.
You what, they're all in the portal. Even their quarterback.
He's out too?
He went to the portal yesterday.
Well, you can go in that portal and restock your team. That's a nice thing about the portal.
I've seen a team do that this year.
No one's playing on Friday night. Baseball pass to the other end. Williams will get fouled, makes the basket, and that may put the end of this one. Great play off the inbound, and Scecina fell asleep. They're going to get Adrian Montgomery on the foul. Back to a 2-possession lead.
And we got another technical foul.
So, coach, well, he could just, if it is the coach and he gets ejected, he has to sit out the next game. And it looks like he is gone. (66-62). So here is.
These are the technical fouls.
Mark Crane.
Williams missed his shot.
Crane able to hit both.
Scecina can just dribble it out here. Governor Christian can just dribble it out here.
Got a timeout right here. 10.1 remaining. (68-62). The Morales game post-game show coming up here in just a couple of moments. It looks like Covenant going to pull out a hard-fought win here tonight. They'd blown a double-digit lead. It seemed to look like they were going to actually take the lead until Covenant came back and ended up scoring 6 unanswered. And then after that, Scecina playing catch-up, and then those 2 technicals on their head coach, and he had been ejected from the game. You ever get ejected? Twice?
In my career.
I would have given you a tee just for walking out on the floor.
I got a technical foul during a warm-up.
Did you?
Yes. We'll leave it there.
Worked out well for you, huh?
Mrs. Myers will never forgive me.
Midla. Get rid of it quickly, and a foul here on number 3, Tristan Brown. And that'll put Williams back at the line.
Remember when you had to put your lineup in 10 minutes before game time?
Yeah. Well, you're still supposed to.
Well, sometimes you don't. You get a technical foul, and then you get another technical foul because you told the official what you thought about that rule at that point.
Like he can change it?
The first thing he said was, so?
Yeah.
I can still remember who the official was. Yeah. He's still working today.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Williams missed them both. Here's Brown. Brown at midcourt, fires it, misses it, and Covenant pulls out the win, 68-62. Time again for the Morales Group postgame show. Better futures, building better futures, one story at a time. Whether you're looking to start a new career or grow your team with exceptional talent, the Morales Group is here to help you succeed. Overall, Covenant fighting back and forth with this win, but they're now 4-1. Your thoughts about the win?
I thought both teams played out of control at times, knocked down some shots when they needed to, but a very difficult game to probably officiate because it was at times it was hard to watch. But, you know, Covenant Christian now sets up 4-1, a big win for them. They don't play again until Friday night against Greenwood Christian, which we'll have right here on IndianaSRN.
Isaac Crane 14, Mark Crane 14, 13 by Joe Midla, 16 by Parker Williams. On the other side, 7, 8, 16, 18 points by Cliff Brown. And then 2, 4, 5, 10, 12, 14 points by Jalen Scott, 10 points by Adrian Hill. Time to name the Piper Logistics Player of the Game. From warehousing to transportation, Piper Logistics delivers solutions that keep you on the move. With efficiency and reliability, Piper Logistics can get the job done. Who is the Piper Logistics Player of the Game?
Ben Wood. No.
Outside of Ben Wood.
Joe Midla is our player of the game, came off the bench and did the spark that he needed to get, and congratulations to him. Don't forget to join us next week. We got games lined up for you just like these right here, I think. There we go. Pendleton Heights and Gearing Catholic on Tuesday night, 7:30 start. Chittard and Washington on Wednesday. Covenant Christian and Greenwood Christian on Friday. That wraps it up. Well, there's the Classic, the Boswick Classic. Going to be great games. Tune in for those as well. That wraps it up for us. No, it isn't. South Putnam and Covenant Christian on Saturday. That's a girls' game. That wraps it up for us. For Troy, Ben, Dan, David, I'm Coach. See you next time on IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat. Goodbye, everybody.